Yeah, I'm done.
All right then.
Go figure the one time we almost start on time.
Welcome
The one
back
time I'm like,
to
hey, it's
Roll
5:20.
for It Fallen Empire episode number 22, where I abruptly turn it on and the guys are like in the middle of talking or something. Thanks
They're
for the
lightning.
resub, Bob. They are lightning indeed. Yeah, so for the recap this week, Derek's going to do it after our week off, so...
Yeah, so it's going to be kind of hit and miss, but I'm going to do my best to remember. After we picked that big fight in what I'm pretty sure was the quarry, there was a portal to hell there, and we were all like, maybe we should. Maybe we shouldn't. So most of us did, but two of us didn't. And the guys went in there for a little bit, but I noticed some dilation, so I'm not that worried about it. Anyways, they came back out. But while that was happening, there was some grave action on the ground, and someone came out, which I didn't see coming. But then he pulled his eyeball out, so then he didn't see it coming. But then he handed his eyeball to me, and I saw everything coming. It was like I touched his eyeball, and it gave me a vision of way before when we made that church over top of that broken church to honor our dead friend, because it would have made me have an alignment change to have killed the squire. Anyways, so we ended up seeing this vision, and there was a green dragon in it, but also that caravan with the lady in it that Jandar got pregnant. But it was from before, because we missed all that time when we went through that portal into the other place with the really friendly squid guy who I think saved us, but also brought us home again. So he caught us up on that, and so we got together later around a table. We put all of our plans out, and we decided to ignore all of that, and we're going north. To a town, I think it starts with a K or an H.
Correct.
And our T, it starts with the T.
No, it's a K.
And Kirik, okay.
Yeah.
Not Turek.
Yeah.
And we had hopes of it being our next spot, which would be sweet, because then we'd actually have shored up most of the northern coastline here, if I remember my map correctly. And so we're on our way there because it was closer than the other city where I wanted to have a heist. But yeah, the guy in the grave was a cool thing. He had it in. I saw a vision, and then it was impactful.
And then everybody came.
Everybody came, and I found $10.
It's a real way to end stories.
And with that, we'll pick up with you guys on the road heading north towards Kurik. What would you guys like to do?
What's correct?
Kurik is the town north. You guys left
he just mouthed the words "I know" because it's our dialogue time. He was like, "Oh, Kurik." Kurik is the next Marivaldi stronghold.
Ooh, I like strongholds.
And it's also full of future laborers for the mine your brother owns.
Wait, you own a mine now?
Yeah. We own the town.
This whole conquest thing is a little
Conquesty.
What direction are we heading in, Jay?
north.
Okay.
We're just traveling for a couple days. Is that the deal?
As far as you know.
Okay.
I'm currently writing down passive perceptions while you guys are doing dialogue and whatnot.
Can you tell me how... Okay, I guess I can't really know how many days.
You would know based on the... Make an intelligence check, actually.
After the first evening or so, I want to pray.
Yeah.
Intelligence, you said?
Yeah. Okay, so based on the map that you guys had seen and Gabriel's kind of been sketching, you kind of figure that the distance between Trellis and Currick is the same distance that has been between Viscate and Trellis, so roughly 2 to 3 days journey. And you guys had decided to leave like right in the middle of the day, so the sun's not even down yet. You guys are starting to make your way. You didn't want to wait for the next day or whatever to get going. You guys were just like, fuck it, let's go. So
Sweet.
yeah.
I'm gonna have
So yeah, still early.
some dinner bread.
I'm gonna look over to Kel. Hey, Kel, could you tell us the weather?
Oh. He's gonna look up.
Is it terrible that I just got a vision from Family Guy with Ollie the weather? It's raining sideways.
gonna rain.
Kel,
Thanks,
you're
Ollie.
looking at the top of the cart.
Oh, that's right. I don't have.
The window's right there, Kel.
Oh, hold on.
You know it is going to be a little bit overcast, but not rainy for the next day. The next 24 hours.
It's not gonna rain.
It's sunny
Little
with
overcast
lots
though.
of clouds. Sunny and clouds. No rain though.
God damn, Rylas,
Okay.
how'd you get so much passive perception? Alright.
Drow.
Okay.
You just play the race card?
I think you did.
Jeez.
Anyway,
Just the glasses.
So yeah, you guys are traveling northwards on the road. Yeah, I mean, if there's any dialogue or anything you guys want to get to now before we get to nighttime, you totally can. Otherwise, we can just fast forward a bit. It's up to you guys.
Oh.
What did you guys think of the guy that was in the ground?
There was a guy in the ground. Oh, there's lots of guys in the ground.
Yeah, he was in the ground, but then he handed us his eyeball. Remember that guy?
He was our old comrade.
Yeah, but he kind of gave us all that information, and then we didn't do anything with it. I like the vision thing, though.
You knew him?
Yeah. He
Briefly.
cut someone in half for us, very briefly.
But that's my job now. I'm glad
It
he's not
is.
here. I might have had to cut him in half.
Out of character, by chance, can you link that thing that we could buy stuff with? You know, that little... Because I definitely didn't buy stuff.
It was like the
Like
arrows
spell
and
component?
shit.
Oh, right, yeah, it's
I
in the
just saw that
chat.
actually.
Let me. I'll
I
scroll
can,
up.
I can do it for you, Jay.
Okay, thank you.
It's so far back in my
I literally
chat.
just had it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was looking for it and I got lost.
Thank you
That's
very
fine.
much. Yeah, it's just a
Down.
Monday chat.
I got
Down the rabbit hole.
it. Way up
Thanks,
there.
Bab.
Yeah.
There's a green dragon kicking around out there somewhere that I do kind of want to mount on top of the bread house at some point.
Aye,
Wait,
that
wait,
would
wait.
be pretty
The head.
cool.
The head. I want to mount the head on top of the. I don't want to mount the dragon on top of the bread house.
I was
That's
gonna say phrasing.
It would probably leak poison. We already had one issue with poison.
Oh, I would make sure that I paid someone to buff the skin off first. We've got a bad enough reputation for poison as it is.
Well, this is
What? Oh,
new town, new poison reputation, right?
who dis?
Sure.
Sewer Team 7, Poisoners
6.
all. Oh,
Sewer Team
yeah,
6.
the Sewer Team 6 with 7 members.
Hey, we
Right.
just have our,
I mean,
our
I don't know
knight
what you're
there.
you're talking about, but that sounds right to me.
That's because it's gonna wave.
Uh,
While we're riding, I'm gonna look off to the west, towards the direction where we were, where we found that old man without the eyes, and we were like chasing
Okay.
up north for a while, and then we had to drop that.
By this point, it's probably due south from where you're at,
Okay.
because you guys
So
are
I just
traveling
kinda wanna,
kind of northwest.
Okay, I just want to look out towards that direction. Do I
Sure.
see any lightning or anything like that?
No, nothing currently. The wind is like a very, very steady but slight breeze. There's nothing, no kind of tumultuous weather of any kind.
You having a religious moment over there, Ellerin?
I am trying. I'm gonna sit down and bless myself and pray.
Okay.
Because that's part of the reason you wanted to come north, right?
Yay.
You getting some signals from you know, the big cheese.
Cheese?
Yeah, the biggest of cheese.
Ooh.
How big is the biggest of cheese?
Okay.
I can imagine cheese pretty big.
As can I. I've seen it at least wagon wheel size.
And don't tell me it, Jay.
Sure.
What about whole wagon size?
What about
Whole
house
wagon
size?
size.
I mean,
What if we made our wagon out of cheese?
the real question is why don't we have a cheese wagon?
I
agree
think
with
then the blink dog would eat it and get very sick.
Don't you talk about Trevor like that.
Wouldn't he eat all of the cheese? For a wagon was made out of cheese.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
use
know,
lucky to re-roll religion.
Would Trevor eat the cheese wagon? I don't know. I'm gonna spend
Alright.
10 minutes and cast
Plus the 3.
Speak with Animals as a ritual to find out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Wait.
Go ahead, Derek.
I want to make a bet.
Sure.
Oh, I'll
make
bet.
I'll take you on this bet as well.
Jin's
I
hair
s-
just went gold.
I say I will bet 5 gold pieces that Trevor the dog will say yes, he would eat a wagon made out of cheese.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take that bet.
Okay. Jin, you want in on this
I'll take
action?
it too. Yeah.
I'm gonna bet the 5 gold that Trevor will eat the cheese. I'm sorry.
So you're all saying Trevor would eat the cheese?
Trevor would eat the cheese, right?
No, I'm gonna say Trevor won't.
Oh,
All right.
Hold on.
I'm with
Oh,
Jin on this one as well.
2 for, 2 against. Okay.
Okay.
So 10 minutes later, I'm
Okay.
just gonna bark at Trevor and then I'm gonna say he won't eat the cheese.
Okay.
He might have lied.
I'm going to use insight.
Well, hold on 1 sec.
Here, I'll GM roll a
Yeah,
D-
GM roll.
a D1 or whatever.
No, I've already done the roll to see what he would have said.
Oh. Can I see it? I'm not done.
I will send you a message saying what he told you, and then you can roll the appropriate GM roll to me on whether you are lying or telling the truth, and then I'll, dictate
Wait.
who needs to do what roll.
Appropriate GM.
I want confirmation. I want that dog to bark twice if he would eat the cheese wagon.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to tell the dog that, though.
So I will tell the dog something. Don't you worry.
Wait a second. Hey, Kel, can you turn into a dog, too? If you turned
Yeah.
into a dog, would you be able to speak dog?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that was a long shot.
All right. Well, I will relay all of this information to Trevor,
Okay.
Was it long?
the blink corgi.
If you
Wait,
want to
where did the
actually
long
have
shot
the
come from?
conversation, we could do that conversation. But
Do you-
it would make I mean, we could have the boys turn off, take off their headphones off. Yeah, we'll do that. Everybody headphones off except for Taylor.
Hi, Trevor. I have a
Trevor just
question
kind of looks
for you.
at you, and everybody else just hears barking, but you hear, "Hey, how's
Hey,
it going, buddy?"
It's been a little while since we talked last.
Yeah,
We have a little bit of a wager going. Would you?
Oh.
Do you like cheese?
I mean, if it's the only thing to eat, yeah, but I prefer meats. Bacon.
Fair enough.
I love bacon.
Loves
any
bacon.
bacon?
I will get you some bacon soon.
Oh, please do. I love bacon.
Trevor loves bacon.
Or any meat that you
Um,
just cook a lot.
So I have a question for you. If this wagon was made of cheese, would you eat the wagon?
I mean, if you didn't feed me for a while, I might, but,
Okay.
you know.
All right. That's all. That's
If you
all
made
I
a
wanted.
bacon wagon, though, phew, it'd be gone.
I also wanted you to know you're the bestest boy. You're the goodest boy.
Oh, thanks,
And then-
buddy.
I'm gonna spend
Oh.
the next like 5 minutes just like petting Trevor.
Okay,
Everybody
he's
else.
he's just totally snuggling up to you and like
Yeah.
just batting you. Yeah, okay. All right.
Okay. That was
And
fun.
then you can, if you want, you can deception roll in GM
Oh,
to see
well,
like,
I
if
mean,
you want to try to lie to
I
them.
mean, it doesn't matter because he's going my way.
Yep.
So just the straight truth. I'm also going to
Sure.
relay the information about parking twice, if
Okay.
he would. Yeah, but
That was like a 5-minute conversation with the dog.
my dog is very special to me. Don't you dare say otherwise. I have a question for you. What did you say? Bark twice, if he would.
Yep.
I'm gonna relay that to Trevor.
Okay. This entire time, everybody else, you've just heard.
Okay, hold up. I want to roll insight to see if he's gonna try and fuck.
I love the fact that I can speak
Okay.
to my dog.
I can't read it. It's all
hard to
barks.
read. Yeah, it's all barks. Anyway,
All right.
Rylus
Give me the
finishes
news,
his
Trevor.
conversation with Trevor, and
All right, Trevor. Now's the time. Trevor barked once.
Lion, this fucking dog. I'm gonna hand over. I'm gonna hand over my 5 gold.
I already lost. All right.
Jin gets 5. I get 5. Nice. That paid for my arrows. Thank you. That was fun.
Well, while this was happening, I am telling everyone that that Marivaldi's coffers is low. And we need some restocking.
I don't hear you. I'm praying at the moment.
yeah.
Everyone else does.
Money.
Speaking of your prayer,
What's a coffer?
there is no response
Like a twofer?
currently.
So we should be flush after the second city, right? Because I'm doing that whole aggressive absorption technique for the second city there. Prissa. That should help refund the war effort, and the prisoners with jobs that we get from the next city should help work the mining operations. So long as we have an export, then we should be okay. Are you
Yeah.
trading intercity with anybody else?
Not right now. No.
Because if we started exporting like stuff from the mine, we could maybe buy more soldiers. I don't know who sells soldiers though. This is it's a new game for me.
I know. I'm not sure. Normally, buying and selling of soldiers never did happen, but maybe I can find someone. I say we need to go find a dragon. You know what? The dragon might have been a better option.
For money, maybe. But we still need workers and towns.
That's true too. And we
The
can get
dragon
money
could have
from
been
town.
good for power as well.
Maybe Elle could help with workers.
Yeah, if I supply money, that's true.
What
Yeah.
if we
I wanna
bring
cut.
Lenya back?
Renia wanted to run off and start a farm. I don't think we're getting her back. I could brainwash her. I'm not that powerful yet, but one day.
Ooh, I like that idea.
That's not a nice thing to do. Even I'm kind of against that.
Yeah, she did really want her freedom. That is me prioritizing my wants over the free will of other people. Oh, speaking of that, the slaves in the next town. What's our? Are we just gonna march them all back?
Hold on.
to-
Sorry, did you say slaves?
The prisoners with jobs.
Thank you.
We can march them
Names
south.
are important, okay?
But how are the 7 of us going to take over the town?
I got big arms, and I just flex.
Rylus does have really big arms.
Who says
that-
we have to take it over?
That's true.
We can conquer it peacefully.
Do you have something in mind, Kel?
You want to show up to the mayor's office and
I don't
kick the
think
door
anything's
in,
in
or-
there at the moment.
Well, I
tell
have
you what.
seen. I'm gonna point over to Jin. I have seen this one change into all kinds of interesting shapes.
Ooh, that's a cool idea. We could kidnap the mayor, and then Jin could pretend to be the mayor,
Hey,
and then
I like that. That's less.
the mayor, the mayor just signs the town over in the name of the Marivaldi's, and it's Jin
and
the
then
whole
no one
time.
knows. And just
Kel,
help
you
out.
are amazing. Good job, Kel. Oh,
Good job,
Good
Kel.
job, Kel.
What did I do?
Kel a hug.
Okay, so now we just have to
Onions all
kidnap the mayor. Okay, this conquering thing is really interesting. I am all for this.
The never-ending game of D&D.
we
Well,
should
also
though,
what I
get a
did.
ship back in Vizgate so we can get across the continent quicker.
Shoot.
Don't you need water for ships?
We're on the coast. Kel, look, the coast.
Why don't we
I'm gonna look
go
the
to
opposite direction.
go to this town, usurp
You
the
just see
mayor,
forest.
Turn his head. I'm gonna turn
and
his
then
head.
I'll see
take
water.
whatever boat the mayor owns?
I don't think. Wait, can we get a map again? Jay, where's the map at?
Right here.
Ooh, hold on. I need to take a snippet. How can I make
Okay,
it bigger?
your
Wait, you need
camera's
the
so
map?
bad I can barely
Snipping
see
tool.
the eyes.
I haven't put the fine liner on mine yet. I'm gonna grab my map.
Okay. If you have something better, just send it to me on Discord later.
It's
Is
not
that
scanned.
a floating continent though?
What?
Just Easter?
What's Discord?
Sorry. What do you mean? Is it a floating continent?
Very
Like it's not
confused by this
connected to any
conversation.
land masses, right?
Talking to the dungeon
No.
master.
This is a continent similar to like North America, for example.
The only dungeon master I know is
Wait,
Gabriel,
North
and that's
America
because he has
is
fuzzy handcuffs.
Connected to South America, Jay.
Well, pretend Mexico or like Panama doesn't exist.
I was gonna
and
say,
it's, like,
pretend
its own-
Panama Canal's really deep.
Yeah.
Pretend it's just not there.
Yeah, we've got a colorized map.
Oh,
Yeah, that's-
Oh, that looks a lot
take
better.
a picture with your phone.
It's
Oh wow.
almost
Okay.
like we
Shit
did
on
that
Jay
first.
moment. Bring it on. It's
Yeah.
fine.
No, this was based on your drawing, Jay. This is
Oh, it's perfect.
I know. It
We're-
was just when Jason was
we're-
like, "Oh, that's way better." I'm like, "Oh wow."
That's what I was
we're
gonna do on that
heading
dungeon meter thing.
up to here.
Yo, can you hold it back just like a little?
A little higher.
Uh,
Perfect.
Can you make it full of hexagons too, so we know exactly where we're at next?
And how long
Yeah.
it'll take exactly? Like
Exactly.
not approximately. Exactly.
And then,
This is the whole
then
map.
any places that have a lot more undead, make sure to mark it too.
Yeah.
This isn't
Yeah, this-
Doom.
I know. See, I knew you'd get it.
Yeah. Fucking the map
So-
has like little skulls and crossbones. Some are red.
we were at Trellis, so we have to go north and then a little bit west to get to Curin. Curin or Curek?
Kirik. With a K and a K.
Gabriel, that's a really nice map. That's like the best one I've seen ever.
Thank you.
Derek, you're sitting on your mute button.
Thank you.
And that's a great photo you were able to take.
When I'm not getting drunk, I have a very steady hand.
Is anybody else hearing a bunch of crackling?
Yeah,
Yeah,
popping in
that
and
is.
out because somebody keeps muting and unmuting. It's fine, but just annoying.
It's
Taylor. You're
Well, you're muted right now.
You're muted.
Yeah.
You're still muted.
Yeah, you're still
Yeah,
muted.
you're still muted.
2019 can't
Oh,
figure out
maybe it is
microphones.
him. Oh,
That's him.
oh,
Hi.
it's
Oh, it's your boom.
Oh, your mic.
your boom.
Oh.
Oh,
Do you know sign?
I'm pretty sure he can hear you.
That's what you get for lying to us about
Yeah,
your
you
dog.
can't.
Cheese whiz.
We can't hear you. It just sounds like crackles. Lauren, is that your god?
Listen to the stream. I wish. He's kind of standing me up.
Uh,
I
Well,
thought
maybe
girls
we-
only did that.
maybe we'll get further north and you'll get better reception.
Hey. What
Could be.
what time is it? How long has it been? It's only like an hour?
It's only been like an hour, so it's maybe
Yeah.
like 5 o'clock, like roughly dinner time.
Okay. With that
We need
being
an
said,
onion.
I'm gonna start up. Is there? God, we can't even like really make a fire. Good point. I'm
I mean,
just
you
gonna start
could.
passing out bread, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in on that.
All right.
I'm gonna actually get a ration from the Rylus of Holding. I don't want bread.
Sure. So some of you eat from the evening bread pile, and then others have rations from the Rylus of Holding.
I have an onion.
Cal has an onion. You guys are still on the road. I assume you're not like pulling off to stop to eat or anything. Just eating while you're riding. Okay.
No, I'll switch with Thesco.
Okay.
Wait, Fesco doesn't have to eat though, so he can literally just keep doing whatever, right?
He likes
Or did
the
you
taste.
retcon that where Fesco does have to eat?
He doesn't have to eat, but he likes the taste.
He likes the bland nothingness.
Wait. He doesn't have to eat. Is he like a Warforged where he can like put stuff in his body, but there's no digestion system, and he just throws it all up later? Or
No, like he technically doesn't. His world of absolute nothingness and then poof into existence. His like biology doesn't work the same as a regular human, even though he appears to be human because he was created by a card out of thin air.
Desco, do you have a butthole?
I don't know. I'm a knight, so he just bends over.
No.
He does have a
Yeah.
butthole.
I kind
And
of
he's
asked
like
for
looking in between his legs. Do you see it?
that. You do, buddy. You do. Good job.
That's awesome. He's gonna pull up his pants.
Okay,
It's the
I was
cleanest-
just curious.
It's the cleanest butthole you've ever seen, but yeah, it does have one.
Oh, and you're muted. There you go.
Did I throw up
No.
the side of his butthole?
You're a druid. I thought you're very nature-esque. I thought you'd be way more on board with all
I mean, you
naturalness.
see buttholes in nature all the time, so I mean, it's not something that would shock you.
Not that butthole.
Not that butthole, you're right.
So there's a difference between animal butthole and people butthole?
Oh, you don't even know the half of it.
Oh man, there are some nuances here that I am naive to. This
Thesco
is enlightening.
Be
I'm a
in long
nuisance?
ponderment while they're talking.
Aw.
Because he's eaten food before, but I don't. He's trying to remember if it's ever like. Well, what's happened after? Oh, I'm not gonna know.
He doesn't know what happens when you eat. Oh,
No,
poor
he's-
kid.
He's a little. You're muted. Is everybody fucking mic breaking?
Apparently so.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay, whatever. That was weird considering
We heard it click on when you did that.
that is so fucking weird because I didn't mute. Like I lifted my mic to piss and then I put it back down, but whatever. Anyway, so he remembers eating. He remembers like the fullness feeling, and then like after a couple of hours, everything's normal again.
Huh.
That's
Hey,
what I was
Cal,
gonna
do you
say
have
out
any-
Deck of many
loud.
things really fucked out the campaign a little bit. Just gonna say.
What did you say, Gabriel?
Oh, I was asking if you had any prunes, because I would like to see him eat like 12 of them, and then just sit here in anticipation, laughing my face off.
No, but I have a knife.
Oh God, no. We'll come up with a different joke for that some other time when it won't hurt anybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, we'll figure that one out. Oh, by the way, for this whole pretending to be people thing, I've also got that. I can do it magically and through the medium of costume. So, our plan can be more intricate. What do you say we show up into town and get a lay of the land, ask some questions at the inn, and then find a place to make a plan? Or just make it right there in the inn.
Hey, we should lay low at first for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Should we? Should we be like not?
Well, maybe not. Maybe
You
I
sh-
wouldn't.
Yeah,
I mean-
because what if they're all like, hey, wait a second, there were 7 of them, but now there's only 5 of them. Man,
Just
maybe we.
want have Jandar not even show up with us.
Yeah, we should probably play it pretty close to the chest.
Or, I mean, we should disguise him nonetheless.
It's true. That's really true. Can you
should
disguise?
probably take off any signets or anything and put them in your pack at least, so they're not showing.
I can disguise myself magically.
I mean,
Do I
no
have-
one knows me around these parts.
And what if I used? Well, I got a whole bunch of spare clothes in my bag here.
And I could
Um,
always be close by as like a mouse or something.
I actually do have some items. Thesco
We-
says.
Weird pitch.
Starts
Why don't we
digging through.
all go in? We can't hear you, Taylor. What if we weird pitch? What if we're all in costume and then they have no idea what's going on?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
You're just-
Hey! Yeah, so my mic just died. And
You
left
sound
my
like you're
microphone
talking
was
from
on.
a bathroom, but yeah, it's fine.
It sounds like I'm in a bathroom, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, okay. I would
And
say
you're in
turn
your
down, turn down slightly, but aside from
Turn
that,
down for what? Oh, turn down slightly.
yeah,
Turn down
Uh,
for slightly.
like 3 or
Input.
4 decibels.
Input. Hello? How about now? Is that better?
No change.
No change?
Yeah, a little lower. You need to go. It was a very subtle change.
Sounds like you're
Okay,
actually coming
how
through your
about that?
webcam.
That's
better.
I don't think I am coming through my...
Wait, just scoot up to your monitor and talk.
Yeah. Talk at your webcam.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to my
Get
webcam.
close.
You
You
can
know,
just
you
do
might be
this and
talking
then you
through
walk.
your-
Yeah,
if you
no, I
if
don't
you're doing
think so.
this and you're louder,
I don't
then
think so.
it's coming through your
Okay.
web.
Hello, am I coming through my webcam?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Oh, hey, blah, blah. Okay. What?
Nailed it.
I mean, it's fine. We can just go with that. That's fine. But
It works.
oh, except for the
better than
reverb
nothing.
that just happened. That sucked.
We can't hear you, Taylor.
Hey, now it's nothing but reverb.
Oh, and he's gone.
I'd say just,
Oh, and he's
just
back.
go.
He's
With,
back.
Just go with the webcam.
Nope.
Just go with the webcam. Fuck it.
No.
Nope.
Did you check your Discord settings too?
Did you turn it off and back on?
Did you prioritize your actual input?
Did you click on options?
I like how
Wow.
we're all trying to IT the IT guy.
Hello.
Yes. Yeah,
Hello.
IT.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Is this better?
Just leave it like that.
You're just talking to your webcam, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Am I still talking to my mother? Okay.
It's fine. Just
Probably,
leave
but
Eh, blah, blah. That's annoying. I'm going through like front panel USB right now, so that's kind of annoying.
once again, just turn it down a couple of decibels, but you're good.
A couple decibels.
Otherwise, when you get excited, you're gonna blow all our eardrums.
I'm gonna go push to talk if that's the case.
Sure. Doesn't matter to me.
Don't forget.
I mean,
Like
I
I
will
do.
try my best not to forget. Is this better? Like, am I?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
it.
Way better.
One second. You know what? I'm just gonna turn on Twitch for a second.
All right. Well, you'll hear it,
I'm going to make lots of noise.
and then us talking for comparison.
Meow.
Just
Yeah, that's
me,
better.
evidently.
Okay. I've got my own costume here because I wrecked all my old clothes. So the only one I have to spare is this old lady costume.
Whoa,
I don't
no.
think I can pull
Oh,
off all
I got one. Rylus is in. Rylus wants it. Okay.
I also
you're
have a lady costume.
I pull out a set of common clothes and a set of Aladdin-style pants, and I just fold them up.
This is awesome.
Ooh,
Okay.
I see that.
I guess I'll take the common clothes and the Aladdin
Hey, I'll
pants.
take the Aladdin style and I'll just hop in them.
I'm gonna hand my old lady costume over to Rylus. Oh, who
I
is he?
think
Just
I found the problem.
identified as
Nasty.
mic problem.
There you go. Broken.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, Rylus, here's an old lady costume. The only problem is when I'm pretending to be an old lady, I'm only 5 feet tall, and I know
I
you're
can be a
well.
really tall old
You're gonna,
lady.
you're gonna need to hunch or shave your ankles.
I also have a
don't.
beard. I have
Oh,
a
yeah.
very, very long beard.
Hmm.
I shave my
Rylus,
beard.
I think you're fine the way you are.
Hey, it's true. I don't think I need to dress up either.
Oh wait, Rylus, does your armor actually like go down over your face?
He doesn't wear armor.
Oh. Huh.
I'm the only one that wears armor.
Okay, I want to put makeup on you then.
I'm pretty on board with this plan.
I guess I take the 10 minutes to actually get out of my plate armor.
Sure.
Because
I just want to point out you do have the polymorph spell at your disposal.
Oh
No.
shit!
Save your spell slots. You
As
need
much
Hey,
fun
the
as
god
this is
saves
gonna
us
be,
again.
I just want to point it out. Also,
yeah,
you
but what
guys
if
are
I
still like 2 days
I
from the
need
town.
that?
Just saying.
Yeah.
Jandar's
My
getting
AC is
naked
going
2
down.
days out.
wait? If we're out in public and we're calling each other by our real names, then we're gonna get busted. We all need code names.
I think only Jandar needs a code
You
name.
can
Let's
call
be
me
fucking real.
Dolores. How's my old lady voice?
We
Sweet.
don't need to
That's
complicate
actually really good,
it.
Rylus. Have you been practicing?
No,
I'll write
I knew a
that down.
Dolores once. She was
No
a bit
shit.
of a cow.
It's Dolores. I wrote it down. It's happening.
Okay, yeah. Here's my old lady costume. There's a lot of burlap. Sorry if it's itchy.
What's a burlap?
It's a bag you put things that you don't like into.
Oh, that sounds like my Rylus of Holding.
Yeah.
Sorry, correction, my Dolores of Holding.
It looks like a right.
Dolores. I like that.
Wait,
You're
how
just an
far are
old
we out of
lady
town?
with-
Like,
I'm
can
a
I-
method
2
actor,
days.
darling.
Okay, I'm not
You're
taking
back.
off my armor yet. I'll do that
I'm
on
a
my
method
last
actor.
day.
Just
Probably
putting
be a lot
this out
easier.
there.
Actor now.
The Dolores of Holding still looks like Rylus.
Yeah, that's what
That's
I was trying
fine.
to say.
That's fine, darling.
All
You
right.
just look like an awkward old lady. with
Yeah.
a
I'm just gonna
man
switch
on
my
it.
headphones
You're
back,
our-
because these ones
our-
sound weird.
You're our bearded lady. Tell him you're just a giant dwarf.
Hey, maybe that's our cover.
I'm the world's
Traveling
tallest
circus.
dwarf.
Oh, do you want to do that? Pretend to be a circus
Hey, we
and
could.
usurp the town?
And I pull down my thing. They're lightning.
Oh, that's so great. Oh, we've got this figured out. We've got Cal. Do you want to be a bear and have it be socially acceptable?
Hey, he could be a dancing bear.
No.
Oh.
You can, last time
What
you
do
turned
you
into a
know? You
bear, someone died.
You can have the Aladdin pants.
Hey, it
No.
might be a good thing this time, though.
I want to be a mouse.
You want to be a mouse? Okay. We can have you be a mouse.
Be a
Oh.
mouse.
He could be the mouse that someone puts up their rectum.
It's not that kind of carnival, Lauren.
Kind of creepy, Lauren.
Just took that to a weird place.
Hell's just gonna go silent for the next 20 years.
I'm
But
gonna lean over to
20 years is
Gabriel and
nothing,
try to be
darling.
quiet. Is Lauren always like this? That's kind
I don't know. I've actually only known him for a week.
Oh, okay.
But
That's
by nature, I do enjoy the company of pirates. And I don't kink shame. I think it really limits your worldview and all the capabilities. I mean, really, if you put yourself in a box, you'll never end up accidentally knocking up some lady you meet in a carnival.
Hey, that's true. What can you say that's worse than what I've said?
I mean, that sounded a lot like king shaming, Gabriel.
Is he a king?
No, I'm just, I'm pulling under strings. What are you gonna name them?
What if carnivals are his thing?
Wait, do you get to name the kid?
I don't know.
You're gonna be
Yes.
away. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, you definitely need to call it Rylus. It's the
I mean,
greatest
you
name
could-
ever.
You could always
Oh,
call
God.
in.
Rylus,
Dolores. It's a girl.
Oh, that's true.
Phone it in, you know? You
Don't call it
you-
Dolores. That's a bad name.
Actually, you might want to check up on your duties while we're doing nothing.
That's true. I'll go back to the tablet.
Okay. What are you writing on the tablet?
And just affairs, regular affairs.
Okay.
Literally those words.
There is no immediate response.
business as usual.
That's fine. After that, I'll be like, okay.
About 15 minutes later, you do get a very brief kind of response that sounds like the mage is out of breath, and it's, okay. Wow, you got impeccable timing. Okay, we're packing up and getting ready to head to Trellis. Things are good. We're just really busy. If it's not like really important, we could really like use this time to be working and not sending messages. Thank you.
Can I do like an emoji, like thumbs up,
Nobody will see it except for your party, but sure.
like that?
All right.
Hope for the best. I'm gonna do it at the tablet too.
All right. It doesn't translate, but yeah, you thumbs up the tablet.
So I have a question. Did I end up putting on the old lady disguise?
You haven't said that you're putting it on. You just said that you're taking it.
I definitely will at this point in time put on the old lady disguise.
Okay.
It's yours.
Well, thank you.
All right. So, because there's no makeup, he's Rylus in a dress.
Oh, I'll do his makeup. I got that.
Okay.
Don't forget a beard down to my waist because it's been several mornings and
Go
I
ahead
have
and
the.
do a disguise kit. Check.
Wait. I've got. Do you want to keep the beard?
Well, are we not a circus, darling?
Well, I was gonna say are we doing the circus thing?
It was just a
I mean, ever since I put this belt on, it comes back in the morning anyway. So it's
I mean,
kind of
we got
We got a bearded lady.
a bearded lady. We need somebody to be a ringmaster. I can actually play the lute and sing. So we've got a little bit of entertainment. Jin, your hair changes color. I don't know how we can work that in.
that actually could be the ringman.
Yeah, that
Perhaps.
would actually.
If he
be a
could
good
get
one.
it to go gold because he's gambling with them somehow, that would be pretty special.
His opening line will be, "I'll make you a bet."
Yes.
That would be
I
good.
bet you've never seen a carnival quite like this one.
That would
We're
be
only
pretty
7
cool.
people.
With no animals. Well, we got a mouse.
We have
You got a dog and a cat
Dog?
Yeah, that's true. We got blink
I am
animals.
and a parrot.
I mean,
Wait, we have a parrot?
Yeah,
Aye.
Yeah, Alone's got a parrot.
the pirate.
You
has a
really
parrot.
are going hard on that pirate stereotype, aren't you?
I'm just gonna stare at him and slowly outreach my hand. Go choke him.
Why?
If we spread out the costumes here correctly, we could just pretend to be a petting zoo run by old ladies.
Doing this for?
And then they took over the town. Nobody saw it coming. I don't know. We've got too many strategies available to us, because if we do the carnival thing, we're getting everyone's attention, which I don't.
think that would be a good distraction. Therefore, one or two of us could actually slip out and take said mayor. Because if we could get him to this circus,
That's good.
I'm thinking, kind of combine them all into one.
We get
I
him out in the
volunteer
open.
not dressing up. Completely.
I think so. Jandar, you might be the best suited to kind of get in there.
I can be a distraction. Look at me.
I mean, I've seen you go invisible multiple times.
I can't go.
That's a bit of an oxymoron, isn't it?
You're kind of threatening. Really.
Well, I've got actually some spells I can work by literally enthralling the audience through magical means.
Well then, how about we have Jin go with Jandar, so Jin can be the mayor as soon as possible. Jandar assassinates the mayor. while
Or kidnaps.
Kidnaps. No killing. We don't
Oh,
need to
sorry.
kill.
I prefer
Sorry.
kidnapping.
Kidnaps. And I just kind of nudge Gabriel. It's kidnaps.
Kidnaps.
And then the rest of us will distract the rest of the whole crowd and the city.
Wait, Jandar, do you have any way of silencing or binding a person without them being able to, call the cops?
I cast hold person on Gabriel.
Okay. Gabriel. What's the check for that? Con, right?
That is a 17 wisdom.
Wisdom saving
Wisdom
throws.
save?
Yep.
Yeah.
See if I can pull that off. Nailed it.
What was the
Hey,
save?
Gabriel. He didn't pass.
Oh, okay. You
No.
failed.
Close though.
Yeah, he failed even with me
Yeah,
using my thing on
He
him.
was close though.
Wait, can I talk when I'm
No.
have a held person?
You were paralyzed.
Hey, Jandar, see, I'm telling you, you're the
You could just be like,
kidnapper.
So the real question is, do we want to leave him like this for 10 minutes?
He's gone awfully quiet. I do like it.
You know what? I can't actually get rid of it, so he might have to stay like this for like a good 10 minutes.
I'm gonna go over and start tickling Gabriel.
Okay.
Wait, is it a concentration? I have to actually look this up now.
It's
Hello,
for the
darling.
duration. So whatever
Tickle,
the duration
tickle,
is.
tickle! Gabriel's now being tickled by Rylus in
No,
a
it
lady
is a concentration.
costume.
He will be paralyzed. For 1 minute. I'll hold that 1 minute. I'll be like, huh. I haven't really done this that often, so let's see how well I can keep him like this.
Sure.
I'm gonna be a champ about this and just not throw against it.
All right. There is also a
I
lot of
like the
tickling going on.
muffled scream.
Yeah, right.
It's only 1 minute for your benefit.
What? Oh, for my benefit?
Yeah.
I have a question. Now that I'm done screaming,
Sure.
Tickle!
when you do hold person, can you pick them up and move them around?
Would still require a check, like a strength check to carry your weight. But
Oh yeah, just as luggage. But I know Jandar can pick up a human being.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty strong.
for sure.
And then
The combination of them together, I think this might actually work.
also with Jin. Jin is going to go pretend to be the mayor, but once Jandar takes the other mayor away, Jin's in there by himself. Should
I could be
Kel
there.
go? Yeah, Kel should go with him and have his back.
Okay.
Because he can just be in the mayor's pocket.
That only leaves 4 of us to run the whole circus here.
Oh, we can do that. I'm going to
have-
put on a show.
So we have... I'm the pirate, we have a knight, bearded lady,
And a bearded lady.
and that's all. That's the attraction?
The bearded lady can dance. I can rock out on
Oh,
the
I can
lute.
do more than dance.
I don't know if we want that. We might lose people, but
That's true. We need to actually hold their attention, not make them vomit and run screaming.
why don't we just be really visually compelling? I mean, I'll play some music.
Ooh!
Rylus
know,
Dolores could dance, and you could shoot lightning into the
What
sky.
about that sparkly, multiple colored lights that I
Oh,
used to do?
yeah, I can totally do that.
That shit was amazing.
That's called the hypnotic pattern.
And I can do fog. It'll make it even cooler.
Each creature in the area that can see the pattern has to make a save on their wisdom, or else they're charmed for the duration of the effect. So, that's pretty good.
Hog?
It's got the range of 120 feet, which is a 30-foot cube.
Okay, quick meta question. If I
Sure.
were to use fog, where would that obscure them to see then?
Slightly at least. There'd be a roll
Okay,
associated
so-
to whether or not they'd see it.
Okay. Then
Well, how about we do the colors first, and
Sure.
then do the fog, so that people that aren't inside are still allured by like the crazy light show that's going on.
Hey, okay.
And
I mean, we also could have this old lady fight a bear.
Mm.
No, I'm going in Jin's pocket.
yeah, but I can polymorph. I could be the bear. That would be nuts. Okay, let's do the glyph, and I'll hypnotize the audience. Then we cast fog, make it like a
Hey.
mysterious light show.
Hey.
Then I'll charm everybody else by doing the Mantle of Majesty and looking like some kind of crazy angel. I'll polymorph into a bear and fight an old woman.
Hey.
Show!
At
And
this
then-
point in time,
And then I'll walk up to you guys, grab all of you, and we'll fucking thunderstep away. You
Perfect.
won't even know.
They won't even know what happened.
It'll be perfect.
at this point in time, we might as well poison the well with that mushroom drink as well.
Rylus,
No.
we're not killing anybody.
We need
It's
them.
just alcohol. It's
They're
fine.
going to be our prisoners with jobs.
Yeah, we need them to be able-bodied.
Also, who's Rylus? My name's Dolores.
Dolores here. Dolores, when you fight me as a bear, please don't actually hurt me, and I'll try and do the same.
Pull your claws and pull your punches.
No promises. I'm a feeble old lady.
What about how long has it
Who
been?
has an ice sword?
By this point, like maybe an hour.
So it's like 6.
About that.
At the I think we got a good plan here. I think we crack out the shine.
We're 2 days out, anyways.
Hey,
I'm fully fleshing out my character first.
That means I can practice my dancing bear. I want the baggy pants too, though.
hey.
I'll give him that.
Aladdin with baggy pants.
No.
Thank you.
Do you have another pair?
You have the common clothes.
Oh, I have
He
the
has
common
Aladdin style pants.
All right.
Okay, I'll put the Aladdin style pants on
You
and
mean
attempt
MC Hammer pants?
to polymorph into a brown bear.
Okay.
Hey, get out of the cart.
Can I have you roll a d20 and make sure you tell me what it is?
You want me to GM roll it to you?
It doesn't
Or-
matter. Just I'm not at my computer, so I need you to actually tell me what the number is.
Okay, I'll GM roll it to you, but I'll also say it out loud. It's 17.
17. The pants do not rip when you polymorph.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
Hey,
Uh,
what color are those pants? I forgot to look.
You know what's
believe they're
crazy is I can
purple?
actually still talk while I'm polymorphed.
Purple bear pants.
I only need to visually change my. Well,
What is
polymorph
this?
is real. Jay, could I be a talking bear?
If a talking bear exists, yes. But you said brown bear, so I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
Oh, so I'm just roaring at them right now.
You should have an
Right.
awakened brown bear.
It's okay, you have another 2 days to get it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to a regular person.
All right.
I'm gonna dig around. Who had the alcohol?
Oh, that was
On
me.
Somebody.
I've got that. Are you talking about the moonshine?
The good stuff. I just want a small swig.
Yeah, it's yours.
I'll grab it and take a small swig.
Okay. No big deal. Small swig it is, and you enjoy that. Burns on the
Okay,
way
I'm
down.
gonna pass it back, or like offer it around. Hey, that was a
You
good
said you would
plan
take
we
some.
got.
I think the old lady wants some.
I'll hand it over. Sorry, I was talking over you, but
All good.
Jandor does not want any after last time.
Okay.
I am going
You
to
have to
switch.
do a constitution save.
It depends how much are you drinking.
Hefty? No, I regret that saying. It's small.
All right, you're fine.
I'm just gonna switch with Duska.
So, when Jander, when you take over the town, or when we actually take over the town, we're gonna slip Jin in as the mayor, right? Then do we come back and make a show of showing up, go to town hall, and demand the mayor signs the town over to us? And then Jin would be like, "Sure thing," and then does it.
Yeah. I think that's how we have to do it.
I say we make him an offer he cannot refuse.
Hey,
Well,
can't we just do it without anyone? Just do it under.
But it needs to be public, otherwise
Yeah.
when they're shipped off to be...
I can't.
there's no
Jan,
picture.
that's why I'm sending Jandar, and the mayor, right? So that, or do we need?
Oh, I guess that would happen at that
Can't-
time, but people would.
Can't he just forge the
Jandar-
signature?
Jandar has to sneak away, right? And also, 2 people are showing up to see the mayor, and then 1 person isn't coming back. So Jandar's visit to the mayor the first time has to be a secret.
Aye, that's what I. Yes, they have to sneak.
That's easy. As long
He
as I
can-
have Jin with me, I'm good.
So then there has to be a second time that we actually go to see the mayor.
Well, hold on.
I can see him as a
can
representative
anyone-
of the Maribaldi family.
Can
I mean, not
anyone
me,
replicate-
Loris.
Can anyone replicate the signature after looking at one?
I can do voices, but
Not to write it.
Oh, guys, I had an idea. What if we polymorph Jin into a mouse? I'm a mouse. Jandar walks in by himself, but still leaves by himself. But Jin and myself are still in there.
so
But,
no extra people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you hold the mice while being invisible, thus
But then-
making them invisible?
No, I can't hold the mice while being invisible. Because if I have to open up a door for some odd reason, it just turns off.
It also
What
means
if they're
the
in your
mayor's
pocket?
gonna stay in there. Right? We have to get the mayor out. Right?
This is getting a little complicated. I say we just go invisible, smack the mayor over the head, have Jin turn into the mayor, have a
Jandar
grand
can go
parade,
invisible.
have a
That's what I
grand
was saying.
parade
I totally forgot about that.
of
You.
Rylus. Oh wait, sorry, that's me. Wait, no.
Dolores, I swear to God, I'm gonna hit you.
I've gone too deep in character. I don't know anymore.
You're playing the dude, playing the other dude, playing the female dude.
Never give him women's clothing again,
I
please.
agreed. This is a fucking mistake with this one.
Okay, fine. Alright, you know what? So here's the plan. I'm breaking character just for you guys. I hope you're happy.
Oh no, I loved it when you were Dolores. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I was on board for Dolores.
I
board.
loved it too. But
This
my
is
character fucking hated it.
this is Rylus talking right now. This is
Okay.
not me talking.
All right.
Rylus. Oh.
There?
We go in.
Nick was like, "Fuck that, no Dolores, I'm out."
We go in with Jandar invisible and Jin in his pocket or something like that. We hit the mayor over the head with a 2x4, take him hostage, hide him away. We come back with Jandar leaves. We have Jandar and myself go in, meet Jin, the mayor. A big procession about how the town is now joining the Marivaldi
Hey, that's
family.
not the
They're
problem.
gaining our.
The problem is getting out.
Who says we have to get up out? We tie him up and put him in a broom closet with a thing in his mouth. Or we just kill him. I prefer not that one.
Like,
Wait. We can temporarily kill him.
That's true. I could bring him back.
I mean,
So could I. Oh, I can bring people back. I didn't disclose that before. I think
Or
I think
you've brought me back, but
I did.
we could,
yes.
Actually, last week you
Definitely.
did mention that if you killed people, you could bring them back.
Yeah, but it was
only
privately
to
for Jandar.
and
Oh,
me.
that's right. Right. Then never mind. I didn't say that.
So, if you killed him and put him in the Rylus of Holding and smuggled him out in your pocket and then brought him back out,
No, that's just bad. That's just bad.
I never
Let's
thought
not
about
kill the
putting
person.
people.
Let's.
What if you just leave his neck out just a little bit?
He's still dead.
So it's a mayor of holding?
Just put a straw in his mouth, and then he's like
in his dead
a
mouth.
snorkel.
Oh.
How about we just go talk to him?
I'm trying to make it better for his character.
Okay, so are we still doing the distraction?
The distraction sounds pretty awesome.
I think we should do the distracting.
I want to do it regardless if it actually works.
I'm pretty committed to the Dolores bit, so...
Oh, okay. I'm
maybe
gonna still go invisible.
Kel
Hey,
should still be a
you-
mouse, and Jin should still be our fake mayor.
Hey, how many
Yeah.
polymorphs can you do a day?
I still think we need to have the mayor publicly accept
3.
us as the rulers.
He
What
does.
else does
He
it,
does publicly accept us.
Overrule in your...
Because then once the mayor has accepted us, he can just fuck off. And then
Yeah.
whatever. And then when he actually comes back, we can be like, hey, it's too late. You can't rescind this. It's been in front of it.
I agree.
We should have someone there to paint it as well. So there's photographic evidence.
I like that.
Paintographic
Commemorated.
evidence.
Commemorated. Make a big deal out of it. Get everybody on board.
could do it at the circus.
Does paint shop exist yet?
I think we should probably do it. I mean, I kind of agree. I think it needs to be like as soon as the people don't need to know that that's why we're there. Like we could be there to take the town, and it's a surprise. That's why we're the circus.
So we want to tell them at the circus, or like at the end?
No. We disappear.
Oh, okay.
The fog is there, right? We thunderstep it, and then we come back, with everybody. But Thesco is left, and he makes sure that he's kidnapped nice and tight.
So we're still okay. And then we're all on stage and tell
Yes.
town,
Yeah. Just
welcome
all
to the
in one.
Marivaldi family trust.
Aye.
Empire.
Aye.
The Marivaldi Empire. We are bringing jobs and peace.
Hey, and actual paid labor.
What?
What?
Forced paid labor.
Right.
Yeah, forced paid labor is alright.
By paid, you mean we feed them.
I think you mean exciting new opportunity.
Hey, paid with food. Yes.
Well, even if we wanted to do this a little bit more on the up and up, I'm sure there'll be tons of construction work in the town.
Yes, they're
And-
We're bringing
and guard work.
guilds.
Yes, we're
And
bringing
army
guilds.
work. Fodder. Or did I say fodder?
yeah.
Running on a campaign of jobs. The mayor has seen the wisdom of the Marivaldi family and has signed the town over to their rule.
Aye, okay. Who wants to do first? Who first cart's watch here? I'm gonna get wasted. They start to get off the reins.
Oh, it's about damn time.
I'll
Dolores,
take
you
the
wanna get
first
up here?
cart watch because I'm not
Yeah.
drinking.
I'll take
So
second.
my question to you guys is: are you guys gonna be stopping at all, or are you guys rotating who's watching as you're traveling through the night?
I think we're trucking it.
I mean, I think we need to talk, but I would say
Dolores
I'm
would
down to
like a
truck it.
stop.
Yeah, I think we should
can
stop.
rotate, can we not? Or no?
I would
Technically,
stop.
yes.
Stopping is an opportunity for somebody to come get us, though. Or spies to get ahead of us. We
Yeah.
were really flapping our gums in Trellis. And if L wants to screw us over, he could have already sold us out and have someone right behind us ready to warn the town.
Oh, then it'd give me a good chance to go kill L.
Don't kill Kel.
No, not
L.
Cal.
Oh.
L.
The other letter.
It's up to you guys.
7?
I kind of
Well,
want
before
to
that.
go
No, 7 is a number.
through.
It comes
I'll
after
first-
4.
First sleep
I-
now, and then I'll be
We
ready
might
in
get
the morning.
we
but-
might get tired, or some of us might get tired. It might not be the best.
I mean, Thesco could take, sleep deprivation. He doesn't really care.
I don't know. I think maybe at least if we don't sleep tonight, we should sleep tomorrow night. It's 2 days out.
I mean, we should just follow Rule 2.
Oh, rule 2.
Fill
Yeah.
us in, will you, matey?
Yeah, rule 2. What's rule 2?
Okay, no.
Older parchment shears.
Aye!
Ah.
Hey, we did this all drunk last time, I remember.
All right. I vote for sleeping.
I vote for long haul trucking.
Long haul trucking.
Long haul.
So it's 3 against 3, I think. Is Kel with me or Kel against me?
Does
Thesco-
Dolores... Does
Well, Thesco
Dolores...
is going with my vote, if that counts to you.
He barely has a butthole, though. Does he get a vote?
Hey, it's a shiny butthole, though. Look how
Wait.
shiny it is, and he just pulls down his
Oh,
pants.
no, put that away.
Oh!
That's not going in the show.
But you told me how shiny it is.
With a shiny butthole?
Is he coming with you for kidnapping the mayor?
I mean, it's up to you, really, what you want me to do.
I
think he would, he could be good as the, I don't know, good assistant, perhaps.
It could be. I mean, I don't know how many hands you need on subduing the mayor. What if we get to the town and the mayor is like some
I don't
huge
really
jacked
trust him.
barbarian?
I
I don't think Hugh Jackman is in the story.
Do you trust this man doing anything important? And Lauren just kind of gestures at Thesco. I mean, I have an eye.
He brought you back to life, I think.
He
Well,
did
we
bring
all
you
did.
back to life.
That is true.
And I think if Jandar was there to like police him a little bit, just be like, seize that man, and then he would just be like, ah, no, I don't know how to seize someone.
I'll let you take my night if you'd like, Jandar.
Maybe it might help.
If
Just a
you
little
if you
bit
think
of muscle.
so, it's all up to you, my friend.
Yeah, we've gained a bearded female, so we might need a knight.
He has a lot of he has a lot of wham in the beginning, but other than that, he's kind of little useless.
As you guys are discussing, Rylus, you can hear from up the road a little bit 3 distinct voices. You're the only one that hears it.
Everyone shut up! I hear voices!
Like
Who's
all the
talking?
time, or
That's like your internal monologue.
Shut up!
Are you debating with Dolores and yourself now?
No, seriously, they're coming
what are
from
these voices telling you to do?
outside of the car, darling.
Aloran's
I
gonna
thought
pop
they
his
were in
head
your
out.
head.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Make a
sneak
perception
a
check.
peek.
Jason, whatever's happening, just let it happen. I tried.
Alright.
I'm on top of the cart. How can
Yeah,
I
I don't
not
see
see
anything.
anything? Because I'm.
You can make a perception check as well. It's dark out,
Okay.
and he has passive perception of 17.
Oh,
So that's why he saw
I have
it first.
15.
Yeah, that's why he saw it first.
fucking
Or
boss.
heard it first.
Okay.
I want to take a peek too.
I didn't see
Yeah.
any.
Oh, I can't see anything.
I don't see anything with dark vision. even?
Yeah, no. I mean, they're quite a bit off.
Yeah, okay.
You weren't able to determine what they're saying. Jin, you can just faintly make out 2 silhouettes about, I don't know, maybe 60 or 70 feet ahead of you guys. The
Pretty sure there's
figures
someone up
seem
ahead.
to be, like,
Are they
perhaps
on the road?
arguing amongst each other, and then looking back at your cart, and then one of them, like, turns to walk away, and the other one grabs his arm, or its arm. But despite only seeing 2 figures, you distinctly hear 3 separate voices.
Are they like they're arguing, right? So this is based off of my previous perception, like passive perception. Sorry,
Yeah, you basically get
like
the
an-
idea that
like
they're not
a
agreeing.
ferocious argument.
I'm gonna pop my head back in. Jandar, maybe we're stopping for you, bud.
Ah, that's good.
I'm gonna
I'm
pop my head out.
tired, obviously.
Oh wait,
So,
you were riding on top.
Yeah, I'm running on top.
Okay, I'm gonna whisper in your ear. Slow up a little bit. They seem to hear muttering or something.
Okay, I'll be slowing down a lot.
Could you guys make out if do we need to fire?
I'm gonna slip out the back and circle around them. If shit goes down, we can start doing stuff crazy. But
Fresco's gonna follow.
okay,
I just need a vantage. You guys saw me shoot arrow. I'll lean back down. You guys saw me shoot arrows. I think I'll stay right here.
Alright. So
I'm gonna slip out the back of the wagon with Dusko.
As you're slipping out the back of the wagon with Thesco, 2 of the voices get louder for a second. Seem to be in agreement about something. You're not able to make out what it is. And then they just both turn in separate directions and walk into the forest, leaving a smaller silhouette that was obscured by them, like between where you were seeing and this other silhouette was blocked by 2 figures. Those 2 figures dispersing allows you to see a much smaller silhouette.
I'm gonna duck off the road and into the woods
got a
on the
map
right
for
hand
this.
side.
Yeah, I'll follow him on the right hand side.
I got a map.
I'll
Don't
whisper
worry
in
about
his ear.
Cool. We're gonna pick a side.
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah, that's literally what I was gonna do.
That's a.
Oh, that's an aboleth.
Let's
I
pick a
was
side.
moving the
and
map.
then we'll double team the
Scroll
first
down.
one.
The map starts at the bottom.
Okay.
Because you are traveling north after all.
So we're all at the bottom right here.
You're all
Okay.
down here.
So I'm. Which way did you want to go? Or where do we see the or where was the supposed figure?
Way up here.
Can we? Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so our wagon is like
All of this is
this
covered?
black box.
Sorry.
Our wagon is like the black box.
Sure. Yeah. And if you can move the black box, then that's good. I don't know if you can.
I think I
You
can.
have to, yeah, with the arrow you can.
Okay, I'm in front of the black box because I'm on the black box. However that works out.
Okay, so
So I moved over to the right. Did you want to go?
Yeah. yeah, we're ducking over here.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna follow you, and I just have my hand on your shoulder, walking with you, because I can see dark vision, but not too much.
Try to stick to
Right,
the map.
Rylas, did you jump out on the left?
I'm not quite sure what happened. I had to go take laundry out because my roommate needed the dryer.
We are now. Thesco and Gabriel jumped out. I'm still in the cart, and I told everyone that I should stay here because I can fire arrows really well.
Black square is the cart.
Yes.
Yeah.
I probably would have jumped out in the old lady costume.
Okay.
Did you point out where they were, like around here?
Directly ahead, about here.
That kind of area?
Yep.
I have a plan. I would like to approach them as my old ladyship. Shall I try it?
Now that you are close enough, I can actually move it onto another token layer.
I think I'd stop the cart way before them too,
Yeah.
or the small creature.
Yeah, because I
Well,
was telling him to slow it
It's
down.
moved
so-
to wherever it's moved because somebody moved it.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's perfect.
That's yeah. I figured he'd pull up there.
Yeah, I'd probably pull up and
Thesco, let's be stealthy. Sneak up here a little bit.
Okay.
Jay, should we roll stealth?
I just did.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have gotten out of the cart.
Let me check one thing. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, you both feel you're pretty well hidden.
Position. Okay, I'm just gonna wait here.
From where you guys are at, you're not able to really see too much through like the thick, like brush and stuff.
Can we see towards
Because
our
this is a
party mates?
large tree, and then this is like a shrub and stuff. Yeah, you guys can see like through the branches enough to just see where your party mates are.
I just
but,
want to
like,
stay with
Trying to see something
parallel with
60
them.
feet away with trees and
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
in the
yeah,
way is
yeah,
very
yeah.
hard.
I just want to stay
I'm-
parallel with them.
I'm gonna kind of like walk, not too far ahead. I'm gonna go like say, I'd say about there. Can I see the two?
Make a perception check. You are unable to see your allies that disappeared into the bush, and you're only vaguely able to make out the very, very small silhouette ahead of you.
Singular silhouette.
Yes. Because the two figures turned and walked off into different directions. One went this way,
Oh, sorry.
one went
sorry, I
that
missed
way.
that.
And then as they walked away, it left one very small silhouette. Which,
Sorry, I missed
it's
that
still
bit.
dark out, so you're not able to determine exactly what it is from that distance and with that roll.
Okay, so my strategy in this position is I'm going to prep Phantasmal Killer, and I'm going to make sure that no one is sneaking up on our position, because I saw that dude go sideways.
Yeah, I'm pulling out my arrow in case something goes bad.
Sure.
I'm just gonna keep going towards them. When I get within where I can actually see like a shape, I'd like to stop.
Sure.
So I don't know how far that would be away, considering the darkness, like 30 feet.
So Lauren's gonna prep a spell. Chromatic
Uh,
orb.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
30 feet you'd be able to see him, clearly. I mean, it's pretty dark out, so...
Dark vision not helping, I'm guessing.
Dark vision's not gonna, like, show you color, it's just gonna show you shades of gray. And... I mean, yeah, I'll say within 30 feet you'll be able to see him. See what it is.
From 30 feet away, I'm gonna call out in the voice of Dolores. Hello? Is everything okay down there?
Lauren's
where-
prepping a spell there. If it
How-
comes out.
What's your preparation spell, and, what is your
Chromatic
trigger?
orb, my trigger will be if anybody comes out of the left or right side, or do I have to pick one side?
You have to pick a side.
Okay, left side.
We are humble travelers.
Okay. Thank you.
And Thesco's is prepping his weapons.
In response to Rylis, you just hear, Hello, travelers. Welcome.
It's a little dark. Do you have some light?
Maybe. Let me check. Uh-huh. 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 Nope. No, he does not have lights. He says, unfortunately, I'm out. Sorry.
Well, I think I can do something for you. I'm gonna cast Dancing Lights right above his head.
That's very kind of you. Okay.
So I get 3 lights.
Sure.
Let me link it. 4 lights. Sorry. Ooh, I'm getting.
This is going to be a pain to put them on the map, but we'll just say that you put them around him.
I was gonna say one here, one here,
Jesus. Okay, hold on.
one here.
I have that yellow thing for you, remember?
Yeah, I know. It's just I gotta find it now.
Alright, I'm gonna go back and
Grumble. Okay. No, that's not that. There
And
we
then
go.
the 4th one I'm gonna put right behind like my head, so it casts me in a shadow. And I'm gonna
Second
stoop
one is
as if I'm an
there.
old lady.
Third one where?
On the right side.
That one was like 2 squares to the right.
Okay.
Left, yeah,
And the last one?
right behind me.
Okay.
But it's like kind of casting me into a shadow.
Sure.
I'm also catching an echo off of myself. I don't know who that's coming from, but
I don't know. You're probably listening to the stream?
nope.
I don't know then.
Right.
I'm not hearing any echo, so. Okay, so now that you've casted the lights, you're able to discern what it is. It is a floating skull about 3 feet off the ground.
You look like you're missing a body.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. Have you seen one?
No. But is this road not safe to travel?
As far as I know, it's plenty safe.
What's your name, friend?
My name is, what is his name? Hold on. Gotta go all the way back to the beginning for this.
Scully?
Boo.
Scully. This group.
I heard it.
What's that supposed to
I'm ignoring
mean?
it because I hate you.
Dare you hate on Dolores?
Who hates on Dolores?
No one hates Dolores.
Nobody.
Dolores hates Dolores.
Okay. He says, they used to call me Bishop.
Hi, Bishop. I'm Dolores.
Nice to meet you, Dolores. I'm Bishop.
Hi, Bishop. I'm Dolores.
Hi, Dolores. Is there anybody else there that I could talk to, maybe?
Am I not friendly enough for you, Bishop?
I'm gonna push on Gabriel's back a
You're
little
friendly enough. It's just I figure we're gonna go in circles if it's just you and me.
That's a good point. You can't blame the old for their minds.
Well, I certainly hope not.
I have a question for you, Bishop.
I have an answer and a question in return. Also, someone's resisting. I don't know who it is, but somebody.
Are you willing to let us pass?
Sure.
Okay, what's your question?
How old are you?
That's a really good question. I don't actually know anymore. I'm at that age where I kind of stopped counting.
Make a
I think I'm
deception
like-
check.
Wait, that's not deception.
How is that not deception?
Because that's Rylas just talking about numbers.
Except Rylus does know how old he is.
Rylus, do you know how old you are?
He has told you guys before.
Well, yes, I know how old I am, but the number scale is a little skewed.
deception.
Yes.
I thought that was actually Rylus just
No.
not knowing how old he was
Oh,
because
no,
he got to
no.
a certain age and then stopped counting.
I got all your guys' bios and shit like open in here, and I know when you're lying.
Okay.
You guys
I
might not.
I thought that was a really clever way to not lie, but
It was close.
Okay.
He was riding the line there for a minute, and then he was like, "Oh, fell off." So.
okay.
So that's a deception check, GM?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want me? So do you want me to? Do you want me to say an age first, or do you want me to just roll first?
It's up to you. Doesn't matter.
I'm 108.
Okay.
Plus or minus 50.
Okay.
Oh wait, I have inspiration. Can I use that now?
If you'd like to.
Absolutely.
I'll
know
allow
what-
it this time, but for future reference, if you're going to use your inspiration, you have to call it before you roll it. But go ahead.
Oh, then I won't do it. It's okay. I was literally about to say I forgot how that
Otherwise, it's a
inspiration
luck
works. I know
point, and that's
bardic
an entirely
inspiration.
different thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, you hear. Oh, that's. You're young then.
Well, beauty is the eye of the beholder. Do you have eyes as a skull?
Beauty is the eye of the beholder.
Dolores doesn't need to make sense. I actually say that towards the bush.
I did. They were eaten a while back.
Question. It's kind of a meta question, and I think I would know. Who has the eye from
Gabriel.
the graveyard? Okay.
I gave it away. I don't have it.
Oh.
I think Lauren had it.
Then at this point in time, it doesn't matter. I think
Yeah.
we might have a spare eye if you want one. Ooh, that sounds really ominous, actually.
That would be really handy if you did have one. I mean, I can see perfectly fine as it is, but it would go a long way for, any kind of interaction I have with people.
Perceptions?
Generally they don't get so close because I'm a floating skull. So,
I don't prejudice against floating things. I once met a floating tentacle monster. He was a great person. Monster. I don't know. His name was Gardek. Gardek? I don't remember anymore.
I've never heard of him.
Well, he's very far away.
Okay.
So are you gonna let us pass now?
I mean, you could get past anytime you like. You guys are the ones that stopped your cart on the road 60 feet away.
Well, it's because I heard someone bickering. You have to understand, I'm quite old and very, very...
That was just the people that were here before. They had a small disagreement about something.
Okay. I'm gonna move like 10 feet closer.
Okay.
Right there.
I'm gonna whisper to Jendar. Hey, maybe move the cart a little bit closer. Stay maybe 20 feet behind him.
Wait, you whisper?
I'm also gonna move the orb as well, so it stays like right behind me. Because I really don't want the skull to see this old lady just covered in weapons.
Sure. Okay. Okay, so, sorry, what were you doing with the lights?
The light is just like kind of following me as if it's what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to wreathe myself in shadows. So like I'm just an outline more or less.
I mean,
Because,
light
like-
doesn't really work like that. If, like, you're standing in front of a light, like, yeah, it'll just be shadow coming off of you, but, like...
Yeah, it's like a foot behind me kind of
That's
going
fine.
down because like otherwise he sees this old lady
Sure.
with like 3 swords, a shield, a whip.
How do you know
bow.
he doesn't already?
I have your whip.
Can you
Never mind,
move
you have the
cart
snake
forward?
pants.
Sorry?
Can you move the cart forward?
Whoever was controlling it.
It's
Wait, you have my whip?
Gabriel.
Yeah, I have your whip.
awkward.
And also, reason won't let me card.
Use the mouse.
You're cutting
Uh,
out.
I'm gonna lean over to Jandar.
There we go.
I believe he knows Gerdek. He hesitated when the name was said.
Wait, is Lauren in the cart with me? Oh, he is. Oh,
Right
okay.
behind me.
Oh.
I'm literally like holding your shoulder.
Oh. Oh, you're right. This might not be good. Does anyone know anything about floating skulls?
Not officially.
I
No.
mean, I'll roll history.
Unofficially?
Oop, that's insight.
Unofficially, I know a lot about floating skulls.
Unofficially, I do, and I'm scared, depending on what
Oh, I see what
unofficially it
you
is.
mean.
Does anyone have Arcana?
Yeah.
Maybe use your magic knowledge?
I'll use lucky for that.
Okay.
Okay.
13.
Yeah, 13. Then.
13. Whatever this creature is, which one is you? You're that one. Okay. You vaguely recall hearing ghost stories while you were doing your pirate thing. There's two different kinds of creatures that come to mind when you think of floating skull. One is essentially just a floating skull, pretty weak, but very spooky. Generally, undead, but
Would I remember those to be friendly
uh,
or not? Not.
the story's never really
benevolent?
said. As far as things that go that's friendly, it's always up to the individual. Certain things can appear friendly, certain things can appear mean. It's kind of
Okay.
not really a thing for a species. The other thing that tugs at your mind, aside from just like a floating skull that's kind of like a non-issue, small undead thing that you basically just swat and kill, is a demi-lich.
Would either of those make more sense to have? Underlings isn't really a good word because I think Lich would, but like, would any of those make more sense to have like more than just themselves with them?
Generally, the just regular floating skulls usually have a lot of things around it because they are generally pretty weak.
Okay. Whereas the
You're
other?
not sure about the demi-lich.
Okay.
Very little is actually written about them.
I'm gonna just kind of murmur that to the people that are in the cart,
Okay.
and keep it to like a whisper.
Sure. In the
Okay, so,
meantime, the conversation with Rylus and the skull continues.
So these old bones would really like to keep going. Are we gonna continue going tit for tat, or can we go safely on our way?
By all means, continue on your way. I am not stopping you.
I
was just out for a stroll. These two gentlemen came here, started arguing. Then they left, and you showed up, and you stopped, which is understandable. I'm a floating skull. That tends to turn some people away,
forgive the old cynic in me, but you missed the key word there. We're safely on our way.
I mean, the cobblestone's a little bit uneven. I would walk carefully.
Oh, these old hips, they're never even, so cobblestones are no worry to me.
Okay, I'm coming out.
Okay.
Dolores,
Yes?
they need you in the wagon.
Okay, goodbye.
What did you say your name was?
What did I say his name was?
Bishop?
Oh, yes.
Bishop!
Right. He goes, Bishop? That's what they
What were
called me.
the two men arguing about?
I'm not exactly sure. I wasn't here for all of it. They've been here for actually quite a while. I just came rolling in, as it were. They seem to be arguing about some mayor or something. I don't know. some southern drama, essentially. I guess a rat got loose and has been running amok in the house, whatever that means. And yeah, there's a lot of metaphor. I don't really know a lot about it.
Could I get you to really, really focus? Because they were right next to you. And neither of these gentlemen were curious about a floating demi-lich skull?
Hold on one sec.
Thasker's gonna look one way and Alorn's gonna look the other into the forest.
Okay. He looks at you, with his just a floating skull, no eyes or nothing. You do see like a centipede crawl from one eye socket over where the nose would be and into the other eye socket. And he just goes, can you repeat the question? Because I actually got lost in some other stuff.
So, these two gentlemen were just talking politics.
That was me,
Middle
by
of
the
the
way,
night.
not the demi.
Middle of the road. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So these two gentlemen were talking politics in the middle of the night next to a demi, and then decided to leave the main path of the road either direction just as our wagon approached.
Gotcha. Okay. So he goes, I suspect it had something to do with you approaching. As for
Clever
me,
chap.
they didn't say anything necessarily to me. They didn't
Did
seem
they?
to object.
You just walked past you? Do you know these gentlemen?
Well, they were standing here. I know of them.
Oh, that's a good place to start. My name is Rylus, and
Do you have a last name?
Excuse me.
I can't give out my full name. I had that go wrong with a fae once.
Yeah, it's those tricksy devils. You gotta be careful of them.
But you said you knew these two people?
Well, I know of them. I do not know them personally, but...
Of them. They had a
Yes,
reputation.
Well, they are a member of a certain crew that is around.
Crew?
Yes.
Whose crew?
That's a good question. I'm not really quite sure.
Interesting.
200 years ago, there was a man by the name of Liam who led a cult of some kind. That was the genesis of this group. 200 years later, here we are. These are very clearly not the same gentlemen, but very clearly part of the very same group.
So it's a cult.
Well, 200 years ago it was.
Is anybody in the wagon eavesdropping on this conversation?
Literally everybody.
Okay.
I'm literally standing
Both my
right
characters.
behind you, darling.
Has the cart been moving at all, or is it stopped exactly where it stopped?
It stopped still.
Okay.
So,
I moved my character a little too far back.
these two cultists were just chatting on the road. Who did you say the cult used to belong to?
By this man named Liam.
Liam.
Yes.
Seems important.
Hey,
And last, are you hailing north, or are you heading there yourself?
Oh no, I just hang around here.
where were they going? Why were they leaving?
Yeah, when you came upon them.
Like, what were they going to do right now?
Well, I was here, and
What
then
were they doing?
they showed up, and then started arguing, and then you showed up and they
About
left.
what?
About all kinds of things. Some rats were loose within the town. They needed to
Right.
cause some pest control, and then you showed up and they
Okay.
left. Like I
I'm gonna
said, it
lean
was
over
very laden in
to-
metaphor. I'm not really quite sure.
I'm gonna kind of like grab Gabriel and pull him back a little bit.
Yeah, this isn't good.
Yeah.
Rats are loose in the town, and they're calling for backup, which
Let's go. I think, and then I'm gonna call towards the skull. Would you mind getting off the path a little bit? We wouldn't want to run such a nice skull over.
Actually, you don't have eyes or ears or anything. You've got senses. You've got great sense. Because you're what, hundreds of years old?
Yeah.
You, it's dark out. I know. Fault. You might have been at one point too. I don't know what kind of skull that is. But anyways, you've got true sight. Can you see them still?
Maybe.
How would you like to go on a ride?
How would you like to go on a hunt?
Very
How
well.
would you like to be my friend?
And there might be.
I
there
believe
might be
I was
something
promised an
in you.
eye, so this sounds like it's a great deal for me.
Exactly.
I get to kill some people, and I get an eye out of it.
I'm gonna pull the eye out and hold it up.
But
I'm gonna-
since two more
I'm gonna
people have joined the conversation, I feel obliged to ask this very same question once again. Have you seen the rest of my body?
No.
No.
What's your true name?
I don't think so.
Oh. I don't think
That
I was
seems a
telling you
little.
that.
That seems a little forward.
I mean, if you want me to find your body,
Make
I-
a persuasion check.
true name.
Well played.
If you were trying to
Jesus.
convince people you were on the up and up, that laugh is going to undo that forever.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna lean over to
Chaotic neutral. Let's go.
Jandar.
Yeah.
Do you remember El's actual name? I can't remember.
I think it wasn't it Liam?
It was Liam.
Tesco's gonna lean forward. Yes, it is.
I lost the. Well, I'll have to get it later and give it to you. But
Okay.
the name Bishop, he explains to you, is an alias, and he does give you the name of something else. But I don't want to make the connection for you right now.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell you exactly every detail around the name except for the name itself, and that would give you all the connect the dots, and you'd connect the dots immediately. So I'll get you the name later, but he does tell you his real name.
Okay. After that, while I still have him under this, I'm going to further the conversation. I don't know how much. Does he just tell me his name?
He answers your question. He gave you his true name.
Okay.
As far as like the natural 20 goes, it's not something that continues and lingers. Like if you're gonna ask another question, it's gonna be another persuasion roll. If that's where you're
Okay.
going with that.
I was just gonna follow up with what I had already asked him, if he wanted to come with us. I guess.
He had already answered.
We need to
Okay.
use him right now to track down these people.
Okay, so I'm gonna. I was already pulling Gabriel, so I'm gonna put the eye back in my thing after kind of showing it to him, and kind of go back to the cart.
Okay, we should... Rylis, I know you don't like this, but we should split the part. I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself. I don't typically like to do this. It's one of my family rules, you see. We don't like to split the party, but these gentlemen head in opposite directions. Are they still nearby, or are they in opposite directions?
You're cutting the internet, by the way.
I'm sorry, I'll adjust my setting.
All good.
He says, well, unfortunately, they've both passed the 120 feet during this conversation.
Awfully specific.
That's how far I can see. I can also see into the ethereal plane.
Would you be able to see them if?
By
we
the way-
got-
Let's go. Let's just go right now. Follow. Let's go.
Don't turn around too quickly.
What?
Well, in the ethereal plane, there's a gigantic minotaur standing behind you.
Okay, that's great and dandy. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab them.
my
and
lord,
get the cart.
Go left. We're going right.
Would you be so kind as to pick me up? I can only float at a very short or slow
I'm gonna
speed.
go pick him up. I'm absolutely gonna go
Just
pick him
swing
up.
by with the cart. That'll do. Like I'll just kind of hop in.
No, we're splitting up on foot. We got to run these guys down.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Okay.
which way are
I'll,
we
I'll
going?
carry the skull. And as I approach the skull, I'd also like to be like, "Hello, I'm sorry. I'm actually a man, and
I'm
my
gonna
name is
yell it.
Rylis."
Janda,
Okay,
man,
so-
man the cart.
Where's Thesco and Kel during all this?
Cart.
Yeah. I'm staying at the cart.
Okay. Because right here,
we need
as
to
you
split
guys,
up.
as you guys all fulfilled his condition, the spell that he had been holding is now triggered, and he lets out a howling scream. Everybody within 30 feet needs to make a DC 15 con save.
What?
Question for you.
Yeah.
What? Like, there's
I'm
because
good.
I have things that like I can't be. I have advantage on saving throws against being charmed, sleep, other things like that.
Okay.
List.
This is not a charm. It is a frightened condition. If you...
I don't think so.
Okay, well, it's not a charm, so you're not worrying about that.
All right, and it was con save.
Yep. Okay. We'll get to initiative rolls in a second, but yeah, that'll be a good token.
Before initiative rolls, can I prepare a spell?
This all just happened like immediately, so you'll unfortunately no.
Okay.
Okay, so because you guys succeeded, you are frightened until the end of the Demi-Lich's next turn. And now you guys can all roll initiative.
Wait, because we
Sorry, hold on.
succeeded?
Correct. Roll initiative now, so Jin, you'll have to re-roll, sorry.
I'm using my lucky to reroll.
Sure.
We would.
Fucking shit.
Okay. Descending. Okay. So, with that, we move into combat. Now, I didn't mention this at the beginning, before we went live, because I didn't want it to, like, get forgotten about. Now that we're at combat, I'm going to be instituting a new rule. We're going to be trying it out, see how it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it does work, great. If you're all familiar with football, no, the one with the ball where you throw it in the hoop.
Basketball.
Basketball. If you're familiar with basketball,
Seriously?
there is this thing called a shot clock. So when it comes to your turn, you have exactly 60 seconds to take your entire turn. If it gets to 60 seconds and your turn is over, anything that wasn't done, that's it.
Might I make a bystander suggestion? Instead of 60 seconds first round, make it 2 minutes, so it's 120. Like, I get what you're trying to do, but
Well,
just since it's first
well,
week.
I mean, not really. I mean, you only get 60 seconds to figure out what you're going to do. That's a lot of time.
That is a lot of time.
To
If
figure
I was
out what you're gonna
if
do.
I was
Not
DMing, I'd do
60.
like a third of that. But
Let's-
60 seconds is reasonable.
I'm doing
By what
60
you're
seconds
saying,
for now,
that's-
and if you need more later on and it's not going to be too bad, then we'll go with that. It's just,
Well, that's a whole minute to ponder, not
Exactly.
to act.
well, that's
Or
a
is it
minute to
really
act.
acting?
On your turn, you have 60 seconds from when I say, Rylus, it's your turn.
Okay.
I hit this old button right here. Oh, okay, you can't really see it.
Okay,
We're
so
not-
does that...
We're not under your timer right now, but for example,
Yeah,
I
no,
would
I
say,
get it.
Rylus, it's your turn. The timer would be going.
I have a question. Does that include, like, attacks? Does that include, like...
Everything.
Your
all of,
whole
like,
turn.
your rolls?
From when I say, Rylus, it's your turn, you have.
He's
then
trying to speed up
60
the combat.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Exactly.
I understand why. That's why I'm saying 2 minutes is, like, better, because, like, rolling and deciding
Yeah, but-
if you want to actually do additional
Yeah,
things. Like, for example, as a fighter, deciding if I want to
Yeah, but
second win this turn.
you also got to remember, there's 7 players.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
everybody
and
takes
we've got
2 minutes,
everyone-
one round of combat takes half an hour.
Yeah, fair enough. No, okay, yeah, fuck it, I'm fine with it.
All right. And like I said, if it doesn't work, we'll adjust. More or less time, whatever. I don't really
Okay.
want to give less, but... So. Plus, also, you have the entirety of everybody else's turn to figure out what you want to do, so that when you get to your turn, you literally have 60 seconds to adjust your strategy or whatever. Anyway, so with that being said, Rylus, 60 seconds. It is your turn.
Am I not frightened until the end of the Lich's turn?
You are. So what are you doing?
Okay, what does frightened and like prevent me from doing?
I will pause.
See, this is kind of why I said like 2 minutes.
I mean,
Because I don't remember what frightened does. I can't. I'm moving away from it if I'm not mistaken.
No, you have disadvantage on attack rolls, and you can't move toward it willingly.
Okay. Bonus action. I would like to.
I kind of just expect that you guys know what you're supposed or what the rules are of the game.
I don't remember specific conditions. It's been a hot minute. Anyways, Bishop, I thought we were going to be friends. And then I'm gonna smack it with my sword twice.
Okay, make your attack rolls with disadvantage. The first one will miss. The second one will just barely hit. So 2 point. Oh, okay, I see. 10, 16. And then you're
Aren't you holding the skull?
Which counts as magical.
I always said I was on my way to pick it up.
Yep.
Oh.
That
He-
doesn't mean that.
He
Depends on
hadn't
what the
touched it
trigger
yet.
was.
The trigger was
The trigger was
more than
getting
3
closer
people
than-
getting within 30
yeah.
feet.
There you go.
And then as
For what it's
bonus
worth, while I'm
action,
doing
I'll-
math, I've got the timer paused, as you can see.
Okay.
Notice it's not counting.
Well, I trust you, man. I probably should have raged first, but I goofed. So I'm currently raging.
And resuming. Sure, now you rage.
No, that's my turn.
And with that, we bring your turn to an end. It is Thesco's turn.
I'm going to use dash.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Athletics check when you go to jump off the cart.
35.
Okay, it's fine.
40. There we go. Is that's still
I'm gonna move Rylus slightly because technically he's occupying the same space as another creature, which shouldn't happen.
okay?
Well, it can overlap if the creature's smaller, like the size of a skull.
Fair enough.
Or if
So I
he's
was
floating, if he's like
I also forgot to give him
above,
the
because Rylus is short.
Well, yeah, but
And-
he's only.
and he said
he's
he was
only
also
floating
holding
3
him.
feet off the ground. Yeah, but he
He
didn't
didn't
touch
This
him.
is
He didn't touch him, but it's fine. Whatever. Okay, so what was Aloran doing?
Thesco, and that was his
Sorry.
whole turn. He just
Okay.
he dashed and then he went 50.
With that, we go to Gabriel.
Yeah, I didn't like that this motherfucker just tried to roll up on us and cast a spell. So, casting Phantasmal Killer, he needs a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That's 9. Just double check that this is all correct. Don't worry, timer's paused.
For the rest of the guys, my bonus action is a Bardic Inspiration, so I'm going to pick Aloran for that. Lauren, you get a dice roll. Bardic Inspiration is
for damaging, right?
for your attack roll or for your damaging roll. It's a D10 now.
It's an attack or damage.
No, just attack.
It's attack, I thought, right?
I'm pretty sure it's attack roll.
Yeah.
Attack roll or saving throw or ability
He's,
check.
he's not Valor, so it's not damage as well. I
Right.
am checking on a ruling for
Yeah.
something, so hold on.
And it's a what roll? D10.
Yeah, you get a D10 to add to your roll.
Ready.
Yeah, I figured if you were going to cast a mega spell, you'd probably want to make sure that it was right on the money.
Hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I checked the ruling, and we are good. Here's his save. I
He
assume that's
definitely saves. Yep.
Okay.
And I already
back
did my
on.
bonus action, and I'm going to move here. My turn's done.
Alright. Hold on. Why did it... Oh, motherfucker. This is why I hate these fucking lights. Somebody else was underneath it, and then all of a sudden they got frightened. That doesn't happen. Anyway, sorry. Okay, we're good, and we go to Aloran.
I'm going to burn spells or sorcery points for a level 4 spell slot,
Sure.
and then I'm going to cast Banishment on this skull.
Can you do that as a bonus action, though, to burn your spell slots?
Oh, you're right. It's just probably.
I think it's an action, isn't it? I mean, just
think
double
so.
check. I'm not exactly 100%
It's a
sure.
bonus action to convert spell slots into.
There you go.
spells.
Okay, so
Okay,
bonus
I thought
action
it
to
was.
convert. Cool.
Okay, so it's pretty much all my points, and then
Sure.
so that gets me 1 banishment.
Okay. Charisma saving throw. Or be banished, okay. And the charisma saving throw...
And then can I roll the inspiration onto that or no?
No. It's only on your saves and attacks. Does that
Okay,
succeed?
so it passes. Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Anything else for your turn?
No, it's both.
Alright. Just for reference, none of you guys have gone above 35 seconds. Jin, your turn.
I will use my action to stillness of mind.
Okay. So I will
And
remove the
then-
condition from you.
I will move there and end my turn.
Okay. Excellent. Your turn comes to an end. He does not get his howl back. So he is going to cast Life Drain, choosing up to 3 targets it can see within 10 feet. Well, it's going to pick Jin, Thesco, and Aloran. You guys must make Constitution saving throws.
That was a Lauren.
Okay.
That's Thesco.
Okay, DC was 19, so Jin's the only one that fails. The successes, literally nothing happens. For the failure, you take 26 points of damage, Jin. Damage type is necrotic.
Oh, okay. I'm immune to necrotic, by the way.
Fantastic. That is good to know because he would regain the hit points that he dealt to you. So, okay. With that, his turn comes to an end. We go to Jandar. For what it's worth,
Hexblade.
one sec. I need to remove the tokens from, or the icons from the rest of you before your turn. Ay, ay, ay.
Okay, tell me when it's my turn.
You are good. Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna Hexblade Curse as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack him with a +1 arrow longbow, so each one of these is a +1 higher.
Sure.
So
Okay, so
26 and 15. I'm assuming the 15
The 15
fails.
is gonna miss. The 26 is gonna hit though.
Okay. 1 more damage than what's listed, plus my charisma, or plus my proficiency, so that's 13, and I'm gonna burn a spell slot to use. Oh, no, I can't Divine Smite. So that'll be it.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to use his legendary action. He is going to do a spell. Let's see. Within 30 feet. Okay. So Gabriel and Lauren. Oh no, it's every creature within 30 feet. Make a save throw, please.
Save for what?
Constitution, sorry.
Fail.
DC is 15.
That's a Lauren, and that's Thesco.
Okay, so Thesco fails, Jin fails, and Gabriel fails. Okay. Each of your guys' hit point maximum is magically reduced by 13.
Temporarily?
Perhaps. So make sure you write down what your current hit points are, her current maximum is, and like keep a note of it. Please don't lose it, because I would hate if it permanently changed your character even after said curse is gone or otherwise. Blah blah blah.
My turn?
The auto fucking focus. Hold on.
Your fingers look real clear, though.
This is the most fucking annoying
Oh,
camera
oh.
ever.
Nope.
Alright, we're
Oh.
good. Okay, so... Yeah, sorry. Gabriel, Jin, and Thesco. Hit points reduced by 13. That's the end of its legendary action. Kel's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna hop off the cart.
Sure. Athletics check. Okay, you're fine.
And then, just gonna move onto the brush right there.
Okay.
And I will hold the spell until my next turn.
Okay. What spell are you holding? What's the trigger?
Ice Storm, and till Rylus moves 10 feet away from the creature.
Okay. Are you saying anything to him? Because otherwise there's no way that he's going to know that you're... Okay. With that, it is Rylus' turn.
You're muted.
No, I'm pushed to talk, so Rylus is just going to take 2 more swings.
Okay. Let's see. The first one is going to miss. The second one is going to miss. Both attacks miss. Sorry.
Yeah, it's only bonus to damage. I have a question for you, kind of meta. It's about rage.
Mhm.
It's if you don't attack someone, does a miss attack count? Like if I fall out of rage, right? If I don't hit somebody, does a miss attack count as that?
Let me check the
That
wording
determines
on it
my
real
next.
quick.
I can blink rage if you want. I don't
That's all
see
good.
it.
It's
If
literally...
you haven't attacked a hostile creature in your last turn or taken damage since then.
Okay, so then it says attack, not hit, so you're
Okay.
fine.
Sound good.
Yeah.
Oh, I accidentally just zoomed out to 35% on all my windows. I would like. Well, I'm using control as my push to talk and
Sure.
scrolling down, so zoom out.
Fun.
I'm going to bonus action and rally on myself. So superiority dice plus charisma modifier. So that's a D8 plus 1. I gain 2 temporary hit points.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. As your turn comes to an end, he's going to take his spend his third legendary action point to cast a spell called Cloud of Dust. Every creature within 10 feet, including around a corner, must make a con save. So not
One.
Gabriel.
Cool.
Let's go.
Okay, so it was just all 4 of you. All 4 of you fail and are each considered blinded until the end of the Demi-Lich's next turn. So... Put all these tokens on you. Cool. You're all blind. With that, Rylus' turn comes to an end. We go to Thesco.
Attack.
Sure. First one hits, second one misses.
And then extra attack. Or wait, that is the extra attack. Sorry.
Yep.
Action surge.
Okay.
For 2 more.
Okay.
So first one, and then any others?
Nope.
Okay.
What is Thesco using for a weapon? Is it just a longsword?
A long sword, and then it has +2 to damage rolls. Because I'm dueling.
Gotcha. Okay, so what Thesco notices as you swing to go hit the floating skull, when you do actually make contact, the sword just kind of bounces off, seemingly unaffected.
Okay.
Is that Thesco's turn?
No, with that, he's
Oh.
gonna run away.
Shit, hold on. Actually, I forgot to check. I forgot to... Attack rolls should have been at disadvantage, so that attack would have missed. You don't know that it's immune to non-magical weapons. Your attack missed. Yeah, because you're blind.
Okay.
That's my bad. I was thinking.
If I just
Well,
miss,
yeah.
then I'm gonna probably just stand there.
Actually, hold on. No, it would have hit because advantage and disadvantage just cancel each other out no matter how much you have of each. So it would have begun the first roll, which was a 22. So it would have still hit. You now know that it's immune to non-magical damage.
Okay, he's gonna run away.
Okay.
1, 5, 10, 15.
As you run away and leave its attack range, nothing happens because it doesn't have any physical attacks. With Thesco's turn coming to an end, we go to Gabriel.
Sweet. I can recast Phantasmal Killer, and I will do that. He needs a Wisdom save.
Sure.
Shit, he just beats it. Okay, in that case, I am going to use my bonus action this time to cast Mantle of Inspiration. So everybody that can see me gets 5 temporary hit points. And when you get these, you can use your reaction to move up to your speed if you would like.
Who can actually see you?
Well, as we previously established, this tree here is quite thick.
And all of those guys are blind, so...
So Jandar's not going to be able to see it through that tree.
Can Aloran?
Neither is Kel. Aloran, you're blind.
I don't
so
have dark
no.
vision either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I just
Literally
burned
everybody else
that.
is blind.
Okay, that didn't work out so well. That was my turn.
Okay.
Wait. I'm gonna move. Sorry.
All right. No worries.
Yeah.
All good. You had 5 seconds left, so good. All right.
I'm good.
Good at that? All right, cool. Then we go to Aloran.
Is there any way to shut off the blind, or no?
It'll just fall off because it's magical. Actually, it was a cloud of dust. No, it's just you're blinded until the end of the Demilish's next turn. Sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna try to just reach out and grab the Demi-Lich.
Okay. Make
Put my fingers in his eye sockets.
Alright, so for grapple, just make a strength check with disadvantage.
Well, I guess I'd be doing that with Shocking Grasp, really.
Okay.
I wouldn't really use my hand. I would be like using the.
So
lightning
you're gonna cast Shocking
with-
Grasp then. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make your roll with disadvantage. Not bad. Better for me. You miss. Anything else for your turn?
Isn't he flanking?
I'm blind.
He's blind.
But wouldn't that counteract each other?
Oh, yes,
And make
no,
it a normal
yeah,
roll?
you're right.
Oh.
So, yeah. Yeah, you would
Okay.
hit. Because we'd go by the first die, you're right. Good caught.
So.
Good catch. So, Shocking Grasp, go ahead and roll your damage.
I'm trying to see. 2d8 as that player, I believe.
Yeah, because you're not 11th level, so it's just 2d8.
Okay, so it's just 1d8 then.
No, it's 2d8.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Because it's based by your character level, not the class level.
Right. Okay, you're right. And then he's not wearing anything metal, right?
He is not. He's not wearing anything.
Okay.
Giggity.
Giggity, giggity.
So on hit, target
He's a
takes lightning
scout.
damage and can't take reactions until the start of his next turn.
Okay. Fair enough. Damage type on that was lightning? Yes.
I think so. Yeah, lightning damage.
Cool.
Would I feel that that did anything?
Yes, you notice that as you kind of shocked him, he actually seemed to take it a little bit more than the previous attempts at damage had.
I think he's perceptive to the elements. And that's it.
Okay. Then with that, we go to Jin.
I'll attack.
Sure. First and second both hit.
And a flurry.
First one hits, second one does not.
And I will stunning strike.
1 sec. Your fists count as magical weapons?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Con save?
Yep.
Okay. Does that succeed?
Meets it.
Meets it, he beats it. Succeeds, and he shrugs it off.
That's it.
You did hit on a flurry. What do you want to learn?
Alright. Damage vulnerability.
He has none.
Okay.
Okay. As it is now the Demi-Lich's turn, he's gonna roll to see if he gets his howl back.
He doesn't have anything until. Oh yeah, yeah.
Not a reaction, it's his turn. He gets his howl
I was
back.
thinking it was at the end. It's the start.
He is then going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he's happy with that. If you wanted attacks of opportunity, everybody... Okay, so Jin, Rylus, and Aloran, you can take them if you need them, or if you want them. Gabriel, he's still within your range, so he didn't leave it.
I'm using lightning lure because I can.
Warcaster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had advantage, yeah.
You're flanking, yeah.
Okay.
But disadvantage because you're blind, so it's just whatever, it's a straight roll.
Okay. Okay. Bring him back to me.
Creature you must see must pass a strength save. So he... What's your DC? Because he's got to make a strength save.
16.
16? That's a 10. He's going to use Legendary Resistance to choose to succeed. That's one Legendary Resistance gone now.
Can he legendary resistance against a crit?
He can Legendary... There's no crit there.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
He didn't have to make a roll.
Lightning
what?
Lure, he doesn't have to make a roll for.
Oh, I
What?
see.
Yes. It says a creature you must see must pass a strength save or be pulled.
Oh.
There's no die
I've
associated
had
with
me
that.
roll before, so.
Okay, so Rylus' attack miss, Jin attacks miss, the lightning lure. Initially you feel a tug, like you're able to start pulling him, and then it breaks and he just continues moving. He gets to right here in the center, and then he's going to cast his howl again. So the Demi-Lich emits a blood-curdling howl. Every creature within 30 feet must make a DC 15 con save.
Alorn? And Deska.
Okay. Alright. Those of you that succeeded, the DC was 15. You are frightened. If you could please put the frightened condition on your token, because I don't want to have to go through in each and every single individual one. Those of you that did not roll up to a 15, your hit points are now 0. You are unconscious. Period.
The frightened ones just got knocked the fuck out?
No. If you succeeded on the save, you're frightened. If you failed the save, you're unconscious. I just pasted it for you in Discord.
Which one are you using
Shit.
for frightened?
Whichever one looks the most scared. Which one did I choose?
No idea.
What's the
Broken
current
Heart.
one that's on there?
Yeah,
Broken
I have no
Heart.
idea what that is.
The like super high face I'm using for blind. Go with the Broken Heart for feared.
Broken Heart.
Or
When does
frightened.
blind come off?
At the end of his turn, which is about to end.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Christ.
So what was Frightened's broken heart?
Yeah. Broken Heart for frightened.
Why don't I... Oh, scroll down. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong person. Fuck.
Demi Liches do not fuck around. I'm just happy I get to start using higher CR monsters against you guys. Usually you guys fucking kill everything I throw at you. I'm sure this one's gonna go your guys' way too, but maybe I'll take somebody down with me.
Well, that's
I can
because
only
I'm
hope.
dead, so, you know.
Unconscious, not dead.
Okay. I've got a backup character, and the voice for it is Dolores.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Jesus. That character is going to be immediately murdered by anything I play.
Yeah.
I'm
No
telling you,
case!
it's gonna transcend meta. I don't care.
Alright. So, with that being the end of the Demi Lich's turn, all you guys that were blind are no longer blind. And let me just check something. You guys had all failed the check with the blind, right? None of you guys succeeded?
I think so.
Okay, cool. Because
Yeah.
if you do succeed on it, you're immune until the end of the Demi Lich's next turn, so I just wanted to make sure that you guys weren't. Anyway, neither here nor there. This is a perfect time to take a break. We'll be back in about 5 or 10 minutes. I just would feel really bad about murdering them and then taking a break, so we're gonna calm everything
Oh.
down.
Why? Then it's a good time to just walk away and never play again.
Touche. But
No, you just
It's-
have to make the most
it's after
annoying
8 now anyways,
character,
it's a
so Jay
pretty
just
good time.
rage quit.
I know it's
Yeah.
brutal combat, but we'll come back and we'll finish the combat.
They'll have keen mind and counterspell and
Okay.
No. After this, if I have 2 characters die in a row, I'm definitely gonna do like the nuclear warlock or whatever it is that build, the sorcerer warlock, where it can do
Oh,
like
God.
600 damage in one fucking turn.
in one cantrip.
Yeah.
Stream, we'll be right back.
You have to be level 20
Just like-
though.
Darling.
So, welcome back. Yeah, sorry for the abrupt break in the middle of combat. I wanted to go on round, and then drama happened. Half the team immediately downed, so I was like, that's good enough time. So, coming back into the combat, the Demi-Lich just casted his Howl, and fucked up 3 party members. It is now Jandar's turn.
All right. Death saving
save,
throw.
please. You have a success.
Woo!
At the end of your turn, the Demi-Lich is going to cast Cloud of Dust. Once again, everybody within 10 feet, which is
Who's alive?
Thesco and Gabriel, so literally nobody.
You're just
Well, then
fucking
he wouldn't do
throwing
that.
it in
then.
my dirt when I'm on the ground?
Yeah, never
Throwing dirt in
mind.
my face?
He's going to use Energy Drain instead and spend 2 points to get everybody within 15 feet. So Jin, Rylus, and Aloran, make con saves, please. DC 15.
Lucky.
Okay. Rylus.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear my name.
Con
Con?
save. Yep.
Wait, is it 15 feet or is it larger than that?
It's 30 feet. So.
Okay, then that's 2 death saves for me already.
No, because this is.
Oh, it's a con save. Ooh.
Yeah.
So me as well.
Yes, Kel. Sorry, you as well. Okay.
Yes. T death.
Huh. If a creature's hit point maximum is reduced to 0 by this effect. Well, your current hit points are 0, but that's different.
That's not my maximum.
Exactly. Yeah, so Gabriel and Thesco, can you guys also do it?
What are we checking?
Con. Save.
Oh, sorry.
Technically, it should be an auto fail, but I'm gonna be nice here because, yeah.
That's a fail.
Okay. So the DC was 15. Those of you that succeeded, nothing happens. Those of you that failed, your hit point maximum is reduced by 14. So what's that? Aloran? No, sorry, that's Thesco, Jandar, Kel, and Rylus, and Jin. All your hit point
What
maximum is reduced by 14.
14.
Yeah.
And what happens if you reduce my health literally to 0?
If I reduce your maximum to 0 by doing that, your character dies.
Okay. Good to know.
If your
Yes.
health points were above what a
Like, what? How do I do that? Because I don't know what I was at prior to you, like, knocking me down to 0.
Oh, you have maximum. It's your maximum health.
Oh
not
yeah,
your
it's your
current.
maximum, not your current.
Okay.
So
So whatever your
currently,
max-
you're at like 0 of 50. Now you're at 0 of 36. It's just your maximum that goes down.
Yeah, let me make sure I just did that right.
Sure.
Okay.
So if I was at 93, I got reduced 14, go to 79, but I was at 85. My
Your new
current
max-
goes.
Your current goes down commensurate.
Okay. That's
So if
all I
you were
wanted
at
to know.
85 of 93, then you are 8 hit points lower than your current maximum. Always. You'll always go down the same amount that your max did. Everybody good with that?
Got it.
Alright, with that, we go to Kel's turn.
I will use Call Lightning.
Sure.
I've got one of those at level 4.
Okay.
It's gonna be right there.
Question.
Actually, no, right there. It doesn't matter either way.
This might be like super meta, but a couple turns ago, Kel held an action for Ice Storm when I got it like 10 feet away. Does that not trigger? Is it moved away from me?
No,
Your
I said
trigger
when you
was
move.
Rylus moves away.
Okay.
Would
And
Kel know the difference?
I assume Cal wouldn't have
I
casted the
would.
spell with Gabriel unconscious right next to the skull, though. That's the thing. Or would
What do
you?
you go?
Just checking.
He has
Who
before.
knows?
Well, I'm asking you.
mean-
Would you have?
Kid Killer Chronicles, right?
Okay. Well then, go ahead and roll your damage for it, or whatever the spell was.
Well, no, Rylus never moved.
No, I know, but the skull did.
But the
I'm allowing the trigger to be, instead of exactly what you said, separation.
no, I'm gonna stick to exactly what I said.
Okay, fair enough. Respect. So where is the call lightning going?
Right now.
Right here.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
5 feet.
5 feet. You're right. I was just double checking. So dex save,
Ceasener.
and his dex save is not amazing. How's a 16?
Fails.
It fails. Okay, he's going to use a legendary resistance to make it succeed.
Oh. Okay. So you'll just take half damage.
Yep. Nice. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
That will be it.
Okay.
Actually, never mind. I already said it was. It's
Ah,
fine.
what's up?
I was gonna use Healing Word, level 1 bonus action.
Okay, on.
Where's he at? Who's on Rylus? Because isn't he downed?
No. Jandar,
I'm
Gabriel,
down.
and Thesco are down.
Man, I'm good.
I'll do it on Gabriel.
Okay.
Gucci.
Go ahead and roll your heal. Okay, Gabriel, you gain 8 hit points.
Woo! Thank you.
Now
Alright.
it's my turn.
Now your turn is over. We go to Rylus. Rylus?
Sorry. I will move towards the skull.
Okay.
That's the wrong one. And just swing twice.
Both of those are gonna miss.
A bit.
What?
Neither will hit.
Yes. Both will miss.
I will action surge to go again.
Okay. The first one will obviously crit. The second one misses. I thought it was a 19.
What was the 19?
Yeah, Jandar, you rolled a 19. That's a success.
What are you talking about? I did definitely
Your
did
death
not.
save. Your
Yes,
death save
my
was a
death
19.
save.
Yes.
I got hit by drain life, and that did do indeed damage. Technically speaking.
When
Drain energy. That
You
doesn't
mean
deal damage.
energy drain, the most recent one, does not deal damage to you. It only reduces
Oh,
your maximum
okay.
hit points.
Oh, okay.
You're good. Okay. Sorry about that. 16. Okay, so
From my current position, I have a question for you. Can I see Jandar down?
he's in the cart, so no.
Was he not on top of the cart?
He was.
I was.
Okay, then yeah, you would see him slumped over on the cart then.
Yeah, that's going to be the rest of my movement, disregarding attack of opportunities if they can do it to get.
He can't.
You would have noticed that when Dusko ran away like a little girl.
Touche. Well, I'm raging, so maybe.
You were right next to me. You would have noticed.
As a point of clarification, because last time I didn't explain it well, when you deal damage with your sword, you notice that the sword doesn't do as much damage as you would expect, but more than things that are generally resistant. It's my way of telling you that the slashing damage was halved, the ice damage was not.
Was more. Yeah. So I used my. Since I action surged, I attacked once, attacked twice. That's action, bonus action. Am I able to use a potion as a bonus action, or is that a
That's
action?
going to be an action, sorry.
Okay. Alright, never mind.
Alright. Okay. Then with that, the end of your turn, there's going to be another legendary action, the last that he has. The skull is going to float half of his flying movement speed. He goes there. It is now.
He
Dusto's
left
turn.
my attack. I'm attacking him.
You are prone.
Oh, am I?
When you're unconscious, you're prone. It hasn't been your turn, so you haven't been able to stand up yet.
Fair.
You can still
Okay.
attack with just a disadvantage.
I'll take a swipe at him with disadvantage.
Do it.
Ah!
That'll miss. Sorry. You tried.
I tried. Participation
Valiant
ribbons
effort.
all around.
Exactly.
Dusko's turn?
Yes, it is. Dusko, death save, please. 2 failed death saves.
Hot, dude. Really trying to kill this character.
I mean, yes, I am, but also I didn't make it roll a 1. That was all you.
Oh, I know.
At the end of your turn, nothing happens because he is out of legendary actions. It is Gabriel's turn.
Doing some measuring here.
Sure.
Sick. Alright. Mass cure wounds for all these motherfuckers.
You mean
I get
master
everybody.
heal word? Cure wounds, you have to touch them.
Nope, I don't. Not mass
No?
cure wounds, I don't.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
30
yeah,
feet.
fair enough. You're good. Yeah.
So everybody gets whatever I'm about to roll.
Well, which 6 targets? Because there's 7 of you.
Not me.
Not you? Okay.
What about me, other?
I love that. Heals, bruh. I love that. Well done.
You like that?
Yeah. I love the capital R as well.
Thank you.
So the
Does
rest of
that
you all
do-
gain 27
That-
hit points. That does clear your death saves, in case you were wondering.
Well, does that clear any of the health drained or no?
No.
So I just go up to whatever that max was after.
Correct. Well, you would go up 27. If your new maximum
No,
is 27
it's,
or lower, then you're at whatever
not
your
at
new
all.
maximum is.
I'm negative 27, so no way in hell is it going to be 27.
The
Wait, what do you mean you're
drain.
negative 27?
You've hit me twice with 2 energy drains.
Yes.
So the first one was like
What was your maximum
know.
before the energy drains?
41.
Okay. So yeah, just what I'm saying is when you said you're minus 27, I'm like, how did you go below 0? That's what my
I'm
clarification
not.
was.
No. My
You're minus
Yeah.
27 from what you
the
were.
curse
Correct.
was
Yes.
I'm just
So-
trying to make sure the curse is there.
Yeah, your new maximum is what, 14? You have 14 hit
Yeah.
points.
Mhm.
That's So
I
that's
made
exactly
that
where you're
noodle.
at.
I'm also gonna move. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what? 2, 3. Apparently, don't double click on your tokens, guys. I'm going over here. That's me.
Okay. Your turn comes to an end. It is now Lauren's turn.
Oh, I gained that too, even though I didn't need it. Cool. Can I see him?
Who?
You said it was obscured. The skull.
The skull? Yeah. From
'Cause
there.
I saw him trail off into there, but
Yeah, I'd say you have a general idea of where he is.
can
By the
I,
way,
like,
you guys
just
are no
walk?
longer frightened because it has been his turn, and I forgot to make his check. So. Oh no, it hasn't. It's not his turn yet. So you're good. Yeah, never mind.
Can I just walk into the
2 more
like?
turns.
I don't know how. Like I saw him go in there. Can I just
Yeah,
chase
I'll
him?
say
And
you
when do I
can-
see him?
I'll say you have an idea where he is. Plus, he's on that side of the tree trunk. The tree trunk is slightly below it.
Do I see him?
Oh yeah, you'd see him from back there.
Okay, cool.
Just
I mean,
obscured.
which way is he? looking? Is he looking right
He's
at
looking
me?
away from you. I will
The
draw.
fuck?
He is looking
Okay.
that way.
Interesting.
Seems to be
okay.
fleeing.
Oh. Huh. Okay. Then I'm gonna 5, 10. I'm gonna go there in front of him and stop him, kind of.
Sure.
And then, well, not really stop him, but I'm gonna send a lightning bolt. I mean, essentially like that.
Sure.
So kind of, I saw where Gabriel ran off to before I ran it into the forest.
Sure.
So I'm not gonna nuke him.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do it with what is it? Channel Divinity.
Okay.
So this is full damage. If
Oh,
it
son
hits.
of a bitch. I didn't read I pulled a Jason and didn't read one line in the monster block, and it might have costed this villain his life. It's unfortunately
Cool.
now going to apply, but... Okay, so his dex save is a 15. Does that fail or succeed?
That fails.
Okay, he's going to spend his last legendary resistance to succeed, and this is the line that I didn't read before when he should have not taken any damage. You can now read it now.
Oh my god, it's in here.
Your channel divinity is burned. And he doesn't take any of the damage because
Cool.
he has
I
avoidance.
mean, what is that? That's not different than last time. He didn't
That's
take
like a
any
rogue.
damage last time.
When he took damage from Call Lightning, he took just half the damage. It should have been none because of
Oh,
avoidance.
well, he didn't take... Okay.
When Cal had done damage, I'm not going to give him back his 10 hit points. He's been hurt. That's where it is. But just moving forward, I'm going to not be an idiot when I'm running NPCs. Or monsters. That's my bad. I apologize. He should be higher, but it's fine. We're all learning here, okay? Anything else to your turn?
I don't have any bonus.
Okay. Then we go
I'm
to
just gonna
Jin.
stand in front of him and try to
Sure.
catch the the floating.
Catch the
skull.
floating head. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Alright. And Jin got up.
play
That's
play
awkward.
goalkeeper.
Fair enough. Did you guys know that if you have Amazon Prime and you link it to your Twitch account, that'll give you Twitch Prime, and then you can use that to subscribe to one channel on Twitch for absolutely free. And it supports the streamer.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. It's pretty cool.
You're yanking my dick.
Would that be twitchtv.com/Draken? DRAEKAN?
Correct. Yeah, you could do it there or any other channel. Here preferably, because we're awesome. But yeah, absolutely.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, he's still not back, so let's just keep it going.
Shame.
So, what do you say if we TPK, we all roll Wild Magic Sorks?
I love
Or
it.
instead,
How about
we try to make the Incredibles.
how about one step further? All redemption paladins.
I will be Edna.
What's our redeeming arc? What are
Okay,
we trying to do?
But you gotta be Fallen Asmar then when you do that. That way it's double the redemption.
We
That'll
are
be the
trying to
tagline.
convert red caps from not killing to stay alive.
Can we be chaotic? Could we do, instead, if we TPK, could we do an evil camp?
We are basically doing an evil.
We're
You are
kind of-
basically
We're not. Yeah, shut up.
We're not full on evil.
I mean, full on, like, every single
I'd be-
person's a
I'd be-
murderer.
You
We're
guys-
aggressive.
You guys are
that'd be
playing
fun.
with the line of neutrality. Very loosely.
It's funny because I'm lawful good, but my lawful is based off of Jandar. So I'm whatever he is.
Can't do an evil campaign.
Sure you
Because
can.
that'll fuck up my next character.
Why?
I'm not giving it away.
It was the try.
His next character, Lawful Good.
No.
Also, Jay.
Yeah.
Who's Zach?
Zach?
I just
Zach.
saw your chat in
Yeah, I
Twitch.
I was mostly trolling.
As am I.
Indeed.
Or am I?
I'm pretty sure you are.
Ooh! I just got a new keyboard for work. Do you guys want to see it?
No.
I mean, meh.
Hey, Bobo.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Clean your
Mine's
room.
this one. It's a Razer Lycosa. 8 years old.
Nice.
Yep.
So, what'd you say about my room?
Clean your room.
Before they changed
Oh,
the
yeah, it's a laundry day. It was bad. Real bad.
My keys are worn off for WASD.
God.
They're actually like smeared off, so there's no
Oh.
letters there anymore.
Nice, dude. Yeah. My WASD is becoming much more luminescent.
Yeah, that's what happened to mine. What is that keyboard?
Hey, Zach, welcome
don't
back.
do
It's your
that.
turn.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's crazy
The kid's puking.
ergonomics.
Oh, that's no good.
Like, I'll go, but
Oh,
I'm just gonna end my fear and move there, and that's my turn.
bye.
Good luck.
Hopefully everything's good.
Godspeed.
All right.
Puke is not.
So on the Demi-Lich's turn, he's gonna roll his d6. He does not get his thing back. Hopefully Zach's baby is okay. The Demi-Lich is going to use Life Drain on 3 creatures it can see within 10 feet. The only creatures within 10 feet is literally just Jin and Aloran. So I need Jin and Aloran to make Constitution saves.
That's
I'll
awkward.
roll it for Jin. It's okay, I'm rolling it for him.
Con?
Yes, con save.
Oh.
Oh, it doesn't fucking matter for Jin because he's immune to necrotic currently. Okay. It doesn't matter for Lorne because he succeeded, so literally nothing happens. Cool, that's the end of the Demi-Lich's turn. You guys are no longer feared. Or, I mean,
Never
frightened.
was. Oh, this guy was.
Actually, he is gonna still move. 5, 10. Make your
I'm
attacks of
gonna-
opportunity.
Okay. I'm gonna lightning lure.
Okay.
Have you used my Bardic Inspiration yet?
No, I didn't get to.
Just want to make sure I don't double up.
Lauren is the only person with it, right?
Lightning Lure
Yeah.
was a 10 on the save.
16 spell
Okay,
save. DC.
so he gets pulled back.
Okay, he also takes, what is it? 2d8.
Is it a cantrip? Because it might be 2d8.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
I'm scrolling up. Hold on. Yep,
Yeah, it's
2d8.
supposed to be enough, right? Okay.
No, it's 2d8. I looked up.
9.
9 of lightning.
Yep.
I didn't know you were German.
9.
Ciao.
Jawohl. Okay. That is the end of his turn now. Jandar, it's your turn.
Ender's feeling better. He's gonna hop off.
Athletics check. You're fine.
10, 15, 20, 25. Able to see.
Make a perception check. Yeah, you can see him.
I will attack him with 2 longbow +1s.
Hit and hit, actually, because flanking.
And each one of those is a +1, so it's actually 8 and 9, so 17
How do you wanna kill
damage plus. Just an arrow through the nose.
Nice. So
I'm
yeah,
gonna try to
Lauren,
grab
as
his
you're
head.
standing there trying to grab him, you're holding him still with a lightning
Perfect.
lure. The arrow comes straight through the back of its head. You don't even see it, and the arrowhead just pokes and nearly gets you as it just like limply falls out of the nose hole, and you can tell the like glow around this skull just glimmers and goes out.
I'm just gonna like hold.
By the way,
hold it
it's got
and
no
grab
hair,
it.
so I don't know what you're holding on. I'm assuming you get a thumb in the finger
Yeah.
or whatever.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Oh, I had my lure, but before, so
Right,
I don't
right.
know if it
Makes
ever.
sense.
Yeah.
I like that.
So yeah, I'm just holding on to it.
Okay, you have a skull. You can put a 341-year-old elf skull.
And I want that true name.
Yeah, I can just tell you who it is. I don't remember the exact name, but I know I did say it in a previous episode. I couldn't find it in my notes when I was flipping back, but Dor had mentioned he was created by somebody, and he gave you a name.
This is Dor's creator.
Yes.
I actually might have this.
Oh
by the
my
way.
god, I'm actually really happy.
No joke.
Okay. Knowing that, oh fuck. I would have treated that probably different. Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know
I'm
what
gonna,
the name is.
I'm kind of happy, and I'm gonna put it in my pack.
Okay.
Dor's creator, dude.
Yeah, no, based on your previous Arcana roll, I can't tell you any more about a Demi-Lich, but, okay.
I say everyone that we need to rest here for the night.
Remember, I was telling you,
Keep
we were
going
gonna
because
get you
the
a rest.
cultist got us. I'm not healthy either way.
Well, it's gonna take us 2 days to get there. Either way, right?
Yeah, maybe we should go further.
2 days, or it's up to you. How do we get this curse off my knight? Dasko just kind of looks at himself. I'm cursed?
I believe so.
I love this dialogue between your two characters. Please, continue.
I feel slightly
As much as you get.
as well.
Oh,
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
okay.
Do I see everyone being cursed? Because I'm pretty sure everyone's affected by this at least a little bit.
Let me check the Schools of Magic again. Please hold. That is not what I wanted.
Twitch Prime, etc., etc.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself at level high ass level. Let's do level 4.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it, level 5.
Ooh.
Okay.
We can use Rylus. Rylus, you doing good?
I'm actually at full health minus the curse.
Okay, then I'm gonna use all 20 of my all 30 of my points to help myself back up with land.
Okay.
Plus 7 extra attempts.
Okay. Okay, so the Detect Magic is picking up necromancy from everybody that's cursed. So if you're cursed, you can raise your hand for him so that he knows who. It is also picking up a transmutation and necromancy from wherever Aloran put the skull.
It's in my backpack.
Okay, then yeah, somewhere in his pack is radiating a necromancy and transmutation magic.
Oh, it's gonna it can't
If
be
he's
meant
walking over looking at me, then I'm gonna pull it out. You're probably detecting this. I see you. Auto-detecting everything. I'm gonna show it to him. It was this, right?
It is.
Yeah, and I tell him the Schools of Magic.
Jandar.
Dor's creator.
Those 2 guys that split off in the other directions were in league with this asshole. And they said something about rats and... I don't know. It sounded like they were on to what happened to Trellis and they were sending reinforcements.
I think they were against El, to be honest.
No, I think they were with El.
Really?
Do you not remember El's actual name?
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think
he could have been saying that as a ruse to get us in closer. To be quite honest.
Hmm.
I mean, we all did run up there.
We can't be sure of El's intentions. We'll just have to proceed as normal unless you'd like to warn your people at Trellis that they may have usurpers or people coming there to undermine them. Because this guy was in league with the cult. El's not in league with the cult. Right?
maybe.
He probably ran the cult back in the day.
Something like that.
He is a fiend.
We never did ask him if he's behind everything that's happened. He also
said-
told us where the
no,
portals were.
He said he was behind a lot of things. He told us. He told us he was behind a lot of different cities being corrupt.
Yeah, but corrupt in my way, not corrupt in the way that we've been seeing.
I kind of think it was this way.
I don't know. It's hard to.
Well, shall we go or shall we stay?
I think we need to go at least a little bit from here.
Not at least right here.
Because if they're watching, I don't know if they're
Agreed.
watching from a distance or
Agreed.
maybe divining it out.
Do I see any crows?
You see one lone crow, now that you're looking for it, sitting on top of your cart. It's staring directly at you.
Gonna look
It's a
into its eyes.
three-eyed meta raven.
Yeah, right.
It might be. It might be completely unrelated.
Oh, I'm going to use my tablet and
You guys-
I'll write to Liam.
Okay.
And I'll say, were you trying to get us killed right now?
Okay. What are you thinking of when you write Liam on the tablet? Are you thinking of L?
Yes, I'm thinking of L.
Okay.
Because he said to use the name Liam when I'm using the tablet.
Correct. But as you have no doubt figured out, that's not his actual name. It's just what he
Right.
goes by, so you have to be thinking of him when you do it. That's
Yeah.
a technical application of the tablet. But anyway, so what do you write?
I write, were you just trying to get us killed? I see one of your crows.
The crow immediately flies off, flying north, and then you hear just you in the back of your mind. No, darling, I wouldn't even think of it. You guys are my investment. Why would I hurt you?
I will write again, a Demi-Lich attacked us, saying something about the cult of Liam.
Another moment goes by. I can assure you, I have no cult. I am one simple fiend trying to run an underground empire. I want
I'll do
nothing
one
to
last one.
with religious fanatics.
Do you know of a crow that keeps watching us? Or do you work by crows? Because a crow just left.
He responds back with, I have eyes everywhere. That is just one of them.
So you did see what happened.
No.
So that's not your crow that was just on our cart?
I'm assuming you're
fine.
writing this every time.
Yeah, I'm writing this.
Without dragging too much time into this, basically, what you get from the conversation is that he explains that when certain people sign their name, specifically in blood, anytime he is talked about, magically he's able to hear everything that was talked about him, and he is able to command the nearest crow to go there and then listen in, even if he's not being talked about after that. It's a weird, fiendish bastardization of both the message spell and, like, sending and polymorph all in one.
Oh, okay.
I'm hopping back in the wagon.
I say this was an L, I guess. Hop back in the wagon.
Make an insight
Damn.
check. unless you don't want to. But,
No, I definitely do that.
kind of hard to read, but elements of it you can see how there's a kernel of truth here or there. You can also see how he could be obscuring information. It's kind of hard to read, but
Right. Guys say, I think we're getting on.
okay.
Lauren's gonna start the cart.
So he puts the key in, turns the ignition,
What?
thumb in the horse's ass, and off you go.
Well,
I asked if
2 horsepower.
Esco can at least drive for an hour because I need a rest.
I'll be fine, but my night is definitely cursed.
So am I.
And take a look at that.
It's
Yeah, how
gonna
many
be
of you
quite
guys
a
are
while,
cursed?
but
Oh Jesus! Everybody but Gabriel. Okay.
Well, just Theska.
Right.
it's gonna take a while. But I can remove it, I believe.
No, you got rid of the feeble-mindedness, huh? Yeah, you probably could get rid of this.
Okay. So, how long do you guys travel before you pull over and make camp?
At least 1 hour.
We could just ride through the night, run over the next floating skull we see.
I agree. Fuck
I
floating
It
skulls.
would be smart for us to ride through the night.
Lauren will go as long as he can, without feeling tired, and then we'll swap with.
Yeah, I'll do a shift
Yeah,
after.
But Lauren's gonna try to do like a decent shift because he knows everyone's pretty beat up, and I'm not doing too bad, but I don't want to get exhaustion meta.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay.
I just need to find rules on sleeping while in a cart.
Okay.
I don't even know if there is any rulings for that.
I mean, you can fall asleep sitting down. I'll just
Yeah, I'm just with a game like D&D where they've got exhaustion to make players go to sleep. I don't know how that works when you're in a cart that is going to be, going over bumps and stuff. It's hard to say. Like, are you a heavy sleeper? Or are you, a light sleeper? Would you wake up by a small bump? Would that interrupt your rest? Like, there's so many variables. That's why I'm trying to find.
Well, if we
someone
start
that
hitting a
does
bunch of
work.
bumps, I'm gonna pass the moonshine back and tell them all to get wasted. I'll fix the heavy sleeping.
Okay, I can't find anything, so I'm just gonna have to homebrew it for now. Kind of have an idea of how to do it, so. All right. So what's the plan? Are you guys like going for an hour and then trying to find a place to rest, or are you literally just gonna go through the night taking turns and possibly getting exhaustion if you don't sleep through the night?
I don't think we're gonna go all the way there. I think we're gonna stop. We
Well,
have
it's
a
two-day
rough
trip,
idea.
so yeah,
Right, we have a rough idea how long. I'd say we're probably going to travel for, I'd say, a half a day right now, and we'll swap off enough. I have myself and Thesco to do some swapping, so if one other person does it, I think we can do a half day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the way that I'll rule this, because I couldn't find a ruling on it anywhere, if any of you do find one for future reference, we'll use that. But the way that I'll go is from when the first person goes to rest, I'll consider that nighttime or a sleep time. If somebody stays up from that point, 8 hours, they will get exhaustion. So within that whenever the first person goes to sleep, everybody will need to start their sleep within, let's say, 4 hours if you're doing it in the cycles like that, so you can trade off.
I say we travel for 9 hours and we swap out drivers every 45 minutes.
45.
That means everybody gets a long rest with no more of an hour interrupted time.
The only
Okay.
problem is if we run into something during the
Your math checks out.
It doesn't, because one of us would have to go twice. Unless we have an elf.
Which would mean exhaustion for that one person.
we don't have an elf.
I'll go twice.
I mean,
My
there are
house
two
is-
half elves. Does that not equal one elf?
No, it equals 1/3 of a third.
I think you're talking about eighths.
Gabriel is impressed that he knew eights.
Alternatively, you could just find a time to sleep. I mean,
I would say we should just go for like 2 hours. So everyone who needs like the short rest can recover, so we can be ready for the night.
That's a good idea. Okay, but let's do it like a book in it 2 hours. Like a frantic get the fuck out of Dodge 2 hours.
And right when that happens, I just fucking whip the shit out of the horses.
sure.
I told you guys I will do 2 rounds. I'm healthy enough.
It's
Just
better
got
if we were
thrown
all
into the back of the cart.
top shape. We-
You have to get rid of something for us. Remember, Cal? You need to be good.
Hey, you need to fix my knight and the rest of them. As I'm just frantically whipping the shit out of the horses.
Okay.
Okay. So, for the sake of expediency, we'll say over the next 2 hours, everybody manages to get in a short rest while someone is taking turns and figures out what's going on. 2 of you can roll perception checks on behalf of the group, but -5 from whatever your roll is. You can have advantage on the rolls, but it's still -5.
Let me do it. Oh, I heard to roll.
So 2 people roll with advantage.
What is it? Perception?
Perception, but -5.
I'll roll.
Well, you already did.
21.
So 21 and a 19. Okay. You already rolled perception. Oh yeah, that was a different
No.
one. Sorry. Yeah, so 23 -5, 18. Okay, so during your 2 hours of booking it, aside from the dust cloud coming up from behind the cart, because you guys are literally hauling ass, you do not hear or see much of anything. It's a relatively calm night. What'd you guys do with the skull, by the way?
It's in my pack.
Okay.
After 2 hours, we can just post up.
To you guys.
Let's pull over.
I'll pull the cart over.
Jandar, did you want to do a low key kind of hidden camp, or are we starting a fire?
We already
we
know
need
2
to fire?
people are after us.
I mean, honestly, what do we need to fire?
No.
We have bread.
And
We've got bread.
we have a wagon too.
Yeah, let's just sleep in the wagon. Cuddle
I
puddle.
think we should-
Toast.
I'm gonna try
Puddle,
to.
puddle.
I'm gonna try to veer off the wagon a little bit more into some brush,
Sure.
some cover.
Yeah.
Nothing that'll like hurt the wagon or cart or anything, but
Right.
obscure it a little bit.
It's a little bit difficult to get it off the path because you are going through not a dense forest, but it's a forest, right? So you know, aside from the rut that pretty much goes through the road, I mean, it's pretty difficult to get it completely off. I'll say with like an hour of time and coaxing the horses and stuff, you'd be able to pull them off.
I didn't want to get it super far, just like
Right,
No,
but I'm saying like
but-
even moving it like
yeah.
2 feet off is insanely hard, just because of how dense the forest is. Like I said, it's not a
It's
jungle,
gonna-
but it's a forest.
as long as it doesn't break the wheels or anything.
Yeah, that's
I'm
why I
gonna-
say like with an hour of the time.
I'm gonna see if someone wants to come with me, and I'll tell them that I can use that thing to sense any undead. Since we just had to deal with one.
Alone will.
sense.
I'm wiped out. I gotta sleep.
Well, it'll only
Leslie's
take a
gonna
couple
stay.
minutes.
Alorn will go.
I'm gonna do like a boundary around, like
Sure.
in every cardinal direction,
Sure.
and just use divine sense to see if I pick up anything.
Okay. You pick up an undead sense coming from Aloran's backpack, but aside from that, no undead. No fiends, no demons, or whatever else is picked
Okay.
up by your sense.
Say we should get going, or we should go back to the cart, Lauren. There's nothing minus, the skull you have with.
Hey, okay. I'm gonna kind of just glance around. Do I
Sure.
see anything else?
Make a
Hear
perception
anything?
check.
Okay. Since we kind of wandered away from the noise.
Nope.
Okay.
You see a large black bird flying up north.
Does it look like a crow?
No, looks much bigger.
Oh, okay.
And it's above the trees.
Which way is it flying?
North. From the south.
I'm gonna kind of elbow Jandar and just kind of point to it, not say anything.
Hmm.
Notice the direction.
Yeah, that's a second bird going north. That worries me. What's happening to the town?
Hey.
Kel's already asleep.
We'll go back to the cart.
Jandar, make a perception check as he points it out.
I would have detect magic going too, just FYI.
Yep. It doesn't radiate anything. That weird black bird has scales.
I definitely say that blackbird has scales. Birds don't normally have scales. That
What
is not
the-
a bird.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Scales.
Do you know of any magical creatures that have scales and that can fly that are bird-like?
You're familiar with a few. The one that comes forefront to your mind would be that of the recent conversation of dragons.
Oh.
I'm gonna relay that and then just say,
Oh.
well, more than just dragons.
Oh. Could I see what color it was by chance?
It looked black.
Damn. Okay.
It's dark.
That's really bad. That's actually really bad. Can I do a history into dragons?
Sure.
Okay.
I know that chromatic dragons are good and colored dragons are bad. Yes?
My world has a slight spin on that. You would know that some
Metallic.
dragon flights are known to be more evil than others. Generally greens, blacks. There's even some
Reds.
gray ones that you've seen. Reds certainly are leaning towards evil, whereas others, perhaps blues, silvers, whites, golds, tend to be more good. But
Okay.
there's a little bit of play with that. Some might just decide they've had enough of being good. Some might decide they've had enough of being bad.
Lauren.
Very much differs from the individual dragons.
I am worried about the dragon heading north. Because I'm assuming it's just me and Lauren who went on this
Did I
walk.
tell how
Yeah.
big it was? With Arcana?
With your check, it looked huge. With Jandar, it looks...
no, with my Arcana check.
Oh, with your Arcana?
Yeah, it's like knowledge of magic, right?
Yeah, but that's just like your knowledge of magic. You would know that there are different sizes of dragons. Your perception check is what determines how big it was to your eyes.
Okay.
To you,
Okay.
it looked like an adult. Jandar looks like not a wormling, probably a young dragon, not quite adult.
Oh, I'll say it doesn't seem like. I don't think it might be bothering us, and I think we could handle it decently if it came down.
Hey,
I
it was
should
a
also
little-
mention
little
that with
blurry for
Jandar's
me.
perception check, you are pretty sure it didn't notice you because it didn't. It just flew directly overhead. It didn't seem to look in any direction.
Okay, it wasn't just breathing its breath all over the place.
Nope.
Just for funs.
Nope. It was not crop dusting.
Good. I'll relay all that information and say we should just huddle up and hope for the best through tonight. Tonight's
Hey.
pretty bad already.
Hey, okay. As we walk back, who was the first to go to sleep, I guess? Or are they all asleep?
It's up to the group, I guess.
It sounds like they're all asleep except for us.
Yeah, I was asleep.
Rylus is passed out in the old lady's
If
costume.
they're
So
just now going to sleep, then I'll start first watch.
Okay.
I'll assist in first watch actually too.
Okay.
That might help us. After seeing a dragon, I don't think I'll be able to go to sleep as quickly.
That's
Okay.
true.
As you both
Well, let's
take
talk
your
about the
watch.
dragon for a while.
Okay, you can feel free to, or if that's just like that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You don't want
Yeah,
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Then one of you can roll with advantage, or you can both just roll a perception check for your watch.
Can we see who has the higher perception? Can we metagame since we're talking to each other?
I
I
mean,
am just gonna pull
If you
down my
look at the
blinds
past
and
like 4 rolls,
They're-
you can see it.
They're
so-
lightning. I don't see very good. It's kind of blurry.
Actually, we're about the same.
You have a 5, he has a 1.
Oh, you have a 1. Oh, Jesus. Okay,
It's a
there we go.
little
Yeah.
blurry.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, relatively uneventful watch.
No more dragons in the sky.
You don't see a single other thing, in fact.
Like, is it eerie
No.
that I
it's-
don't see anything?
No, it's like a peaceful quiet. You can hear like the chattering of like, like grasshoppers or whatever, like the normal ambiance, but you don't like, no like tigers leap out and attack you guys, no dragons flying overhead or nothing. Like, it's just a very calm, watch.
Okay. Then I will wake up Rylus.
Okay.
I don't know if Aloran's gonna wake up anyone.
Does Aloran wake up anybody? You're muted.
Rylus
Sorry,
is
I'll
pretty
wake up
OP.
Vesco.
Okay.
I'm pushed to talk, so I'm not muted.
I was talking to.
I was.
Oh, okay.
Aloran will go to sleep and Vesco will get up.
Okay.
I'll definitely tell Rylus be wary of above us because of a dragon.
Yeah, and I'm gonna relay the same thing, or we'll be standing next to each other, or whatever.
Sounds good.
I
As
mean, we're
you
in a
guys.
cart.
Yeah. So as you guys go to sleep, Thesco and Rylus, you made your perception, and yeah, I mean, you're pretty oblivious. You're still kind of tired and feeling a little bit cursed, and you're just like staring into the fire, and you look up every now and then. Don't really see
No
anything.
fire. We're in a cabin. We're in the.
Okay, well, whatever then. Yeah, so you just kind of look around every now and then. Don't see anything. Your watch goes by uneventful.
I will wake up Jin.
Okay.
Fesco's gonna walk over and poke L and see if he will wake up.
Did you say Kel or L?
Kel,
I'll wake up.
hey bud, we're trying to do double watch.
Ooh. Okay. He's gonna slump over.
For your guys' perception checks, please. Damn. I'll assume Jin's just gonna give you advantage on that.
Yeah.
Okay. About 3/4 the way through your watch, after hearing... Did you relay the bit about the bird? Okay. After hearing about a dragon, you pretty much spend your entire watch doing this, because you're Cal. You do see a smaller dragon fly overhead, white in color, flying north.
Oh boy. Jen?
What?
Jen,
What?
do you see that? Or am I crazy? Or than normal?
Do I see that?
With him pointing it out, you see some branches.
Those are mighty fine branches, Cal.
Not that. The white flying thing.
It's out of line of sight now.
Oh.
I was really hoping
I think
that roll
those are
wouldn't
clouds.
failed.
Okay. I think I'm just really tired.
It's been a hard
Next
day.
watch up soon?
Yeah, so whoever you guys want to wake up for the next watch.
It's only one person now, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, wake up Gabriel.
Woo!
Alright,
I'll relay
okay.
all information prior plus what I saw.
Okay. Is anybody staying up with
Dragons?
him, or is it just himself? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You saw dragons.
Well, Lauren thinks possibly saw a dragon. I for sure saw a dragon, and it was white.
And they were going north? The way that we're going.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, go get some sleep, Cal.
Okay. And he's just gonna fall face first right where Gabriel was.
Okay. Still warm.
I'm gonna do a 360 spin, checking the brush line,
Sure.
like a dog, and then I'm gonna lay flat on my back in the spot that gives me the greatest view of the sky.
Fair enough. Make a perception check. I'll give you advantage on it too, because fuck it, why not? Okay. Your watch goes by completely uneventfully. You don't see any dragons or any other creatures, though you do hear, the ambience, like I said before, of like grasshoppers, crickets, yada yada yada.
Okay, fair enough.
During the night, there's going to be two people here I'm going to have to talk to. So first we'll do Jandar. I'll have to have everybody have your headphones off for that. Then it'll be Bob. So I'll let you know in Discord, Bob, when to put your headphones on, and everybody I'll let you know when. So just watch Discord, I'll let you know. The chat.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Way to bust between character names and people names.
That's because I was intentionally being vague about which of Bob's characters gets the whisper.
Shit.
Yeah.
Touche!
Now what, sir?
I have this for you.
Well played. I'll pretend it's a microphone. Alright, I'm assuming he's got his headphones off. Okay, so Jandar, after your long day and kind of long night, you have a dream. You find yourself in the Marivaldi Manor within the town of Biscayne. You find yourself looking in on one of the bedchambers, and you see yourself asleep in the bed. Alone, just covers all tucked up to you, sleeping soundly. And as you close the door, you turn and you see Rylas standing there, leaning against the door frame, just keeping watch. As you speak to him, you remember the voice of your father. As you say, remember, keep him safe, remember your family, and our ways, always. You're a better son than a father can ask for. Watch him, he'll need you. You then walk to your own chambers, which you now recognize as your father's chambers. You find a small potion, burgundy in color, on the bedstand, where you also ring a bell and one of the kitchen staff brings you a small soup bowl. You recognize it as the staff member that disappeared shortly after your father's death. After eating the small amount of soup and handing the soup bowl back, you see yourself reach over and uncork the bottle and drink it. And right before you lay down to sleep, you look over and see yourself looking in the mirror. Only it's obviously your father. And there's this thin wreath of moving shadow completely around the face, looking back at you. And as you grin and slowly lay down, find yourself drifting to sleep. It's at that moment that you suddenly start yourself awake, and you find yourself in the cart in the forest with all your friends, having just finished your watch and sleeping. Only none of your friends are there. It's just you. As you look around...
I would... Wait, like I would use detect magic at that point in time.
This isn't one of those dreams where you get to act. It's
Okay.
something that happens. You're a passenger for.
Gotcha.
As you find yourself climbing out of the wagon... Actually, no, it can be. Fuck it, we'll roll with that. So as you climb out of the cart and you cast your detect magic, you don't pick up any magical signs anywhere. In fact, the verbal and somatic parts of your spell seem to be simply just whispering into the wind and moving your hands. It's almost weird how nothing happens. As you look over, you see a man clad in armor holding a gigantic hammer, a maul even. It's kind of holding it in one arm as he's just kind of leaning against a tree and staring at you. He's got long, flowing white hair down to shoulder blade, just kind of staring at you and watching. Just staring.
No, I guess if I can do something, I'll
Yeah, you
go over to him.
Okay. As you approach, he looks at you, looks down and back up, says, "Hello, my son."
Does he look like my father?
No. You do recognize him, though. From many pictures as you were training to be a paladin.
Oh, it's my god. I'm guessing. I say, yeah, I've seen you before. You're the one in the temple, all the pictures.
That was one form, yes.
Seeing a god is a rare thing. I am more than humbled by your presence here.
Well, I don't usually reach through the plane or the tether between the mortal realm and the, where we reside. It's very difficult to do. Can only do it generally when the person's unconscious, and only briefly. So it's not something I'm able to do all the time. Plus, I have many followers, I'm sure you understand. I can't visit the same person every night.
Oh, just visiting one. That's more than a boon.
Well, you've earned it. I've been watching you, and as a faithful champion, you're on the path.
I am deeply happy about this.
Well,
is there anything that you can get, or is there anything you can think that I can do better or assist better in?
I think you can use your judgment for that. You've been doing well so far. Keep it up. Just remember, conquest is not everything. Conquest is very important, but try not to step on the little people too much.
Understandable. Understand.
However,
I do have.
As
I
you
do
get
have
more
one...
cities, you become more powerful.
Right. No, definitely. I do have one question. And I know it kind of goes against the faith, but I do have a weapon, or I do have a pact with a being, but I'm not sure exactly who the being is. I'm assuming you can see it on me.
I can.
Is it? Should I try to break this off, or should I keep following it because it's giving me more strength to succeed?
Oh, if you try to break it off right now, I'm afraid you will die. And not one of those deaths your friends can bring you back from. This will be a final death.
All right, then that is the answer, and I will not waver against that.
I would say continue with caution. Try to do the bare minimum to keep this pact. Remember your true faith.
Fair enough. So just enough.
Just enough.
I say I again thank you for visiting me. Is there
You're very
anything else
welcome.
I can do? I should say at the very last minute if like the dream's ending.
Well, if you know anybody that doesn't currently have a religion, we're always looking.
Oh, so you do get power from devotion. Understandable.
Yes, we do.
I have no more questions then.
Well, before I return you to your friends, I'd ask that you kneel.
I kneel.
Okay. He walks over and puts his hand directly on your forehead. You feel a warm glow, and he says, "Never stray from the path, my son. Glory awaits you in conquest." And then you wake up. Also worth noting, you're no longer cursed.
Fair enough.
Okay, so you can take your headphones off. Bob. Alright, so we got through one. Now it's time for the other. So, after your watch, you have a dream in which you are
Which character?
a Lorne, of course. I was being vague for the other fuckers. They don't need to know. Not unless you decide to tell them. So you are traveling north on the path that you were on. Only none of your friends are with you. It's just you, and you're walking.
The dream is.
Yes. As you're traveling along this path, you find yourself coming to a fork in the road. The fork goes left or right.
Okay, hold on. In the dream, I started where I was when I went to sleep.
You just kind of find yourself walking on the path, and you vaguely recognize it as roughly the same path that you're on. Yeah.
Okay.
It wouldn't be a leap to assume.
Okay.
So the left path is more traveled, significantly so. But there is another path to the right that seems almost overgrown with brush. You have a almost overwhelming sensation to take the left path. What do you do?
What does this overwhelming sensation feel like?
Like a force
Is it
pushing
welcoming?
you. It's more like
Is
every...
it warm or cold?
It's like a warm embrace, but also it's kind of like, you know, if you've ever done something bad in your life and you're like, oh, I know I'm gonna get in shit for that, and you get that kind of like tickle that goes up your spine. It's like that.
Does that make my eyes tingle?
A little bit. But then
I'm
as
gonna
you
go
look
towards
over, as you look over to the left, from the left path to the right, you feel a radiating warmth. The tickle disappears and your lights just flash. You can feel the warmth radiating from your eyes. Which
I'm gonna
path do you
take my
choose?
blinds off
Okay.
and look towards the right path. Can I see further?
It illuminates the whole area, and the trees and foliage seem to expand off of the path just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go that way then.
Okay. As you travel down that road, you eventually find yourself at a cave mouth, maybe 30 minutes later, where it's a very large cave, probably about 10 feet wide, 10 feet high. It goes in for as far as you can see and has a couple corners. And as you find yourself walking in, almost compelled, you finally round a second corner and you see a young man sitting in ornate armor with a sword with a familiar emblem, as he's just sitting there resting against the wall of the cave.
Is it Tusko?
It is not.
Oh. Familiar armor, how then?
You've seen pictures of the Emperor's seal.
Okay.
That sigil is all over his armor and his weapon.
The Emperor of where we're going?
Yeah, the entire continent.
Yeah. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
The old Emperor. Gotcha.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna walk up to him.
Okay.
Does
As you
look like he's
approach,
still alive?
he looks like you've seen paintings of Emperor Telos Delin III. This man looks exactly like him, only maybe 30 years younger. It's very weird. As you
I'm gonna kneel
approach,
down.
he just kind of looks at you. He opens up his eyes, and you can see his eyes are kind of like a white haze clouding, like all over them. Like, it's very weird. And he just looks at you and goes, "Hello, son. What can I do for you?" And then you wake up.
I'm gonna. Oh, damn it.
I know, right?
Quick question, Jay. Did you hear me yelling to Jess about mac and cheese?
No, I did not.
Sweet.
No, but I
Mac
might
and
have to
cheese!
I was wondering what my mic would not pick
Yeah.
up. So
No, I think I caught the reverb.
There was
and-
reverb a couple of times when I
Yeah.
was talking to Bob and Jason, but it's all good.
I was just asking them if they heard me asking you about mac and cheese, and apparently, maybe you gonna throw that at me.
So,
Please do it so we catch it on stream. I want to clip it.
They want you to do it so that it's on stream.
We need a new emote.
She's not a performing monkey. She's
Mac and cheese in the face.
and no, she's not gonna throw her mac and cheese at me.
okay, so,
No, you know.
Gabriel, I need to amend slightly your watch.
Okay.
Near the end of your watch,
It's gold, isn't it? Sorry.
near the end of your watch, you notice two people within the cart startle awake. You can hear it from your spot where you're staring up at the sky. You hear the clutter of two people like gasping and like as they both sit up, and you look over and notice that both Jandar and Aloran have both just suddenly awoken.
You, whatever. Just don't wake the other guys up.
Okay.
That's
I'm
the
just
only
gonna look
amendment.
over at Jandar and not say anything and just lay back down.
Yeah, I'll lay down too.
Getting all sweaty in front of the other. Come on,
Anyway,
come on.
maybe 10 minutes later, the whole rest ends, so you guys all kind of find yourselves stirring awake.
I'm gonna,
Jandar, if you get him pregnant, I swear.
I will be amazed. 'Cause
that would
I
be.
don't think that's how that works.
Hey, Jandar, can I speak a word with you over in private?
yeah, let's.
I don't think either of them.
Wait,
would
can I do
absorb
something
these.
first after that happened?
Yeah.
Can I
There's a
cast
long rest, by
detect
the way,
magic?
Gabriel. You're good.
Oh, okay.
Can
Sorry.
I cast detect magic?
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna look at everyone and
Okay.
see if do they all look cursed still.
Everybody that was cursed last night still has that
okay.
necromancy. The
Yeah, I'm cursed as heck.
necromancy
Alright, then,
and the other. I already closed the window. From the skull is still radiating from Lauren's
abjuration.
backpack. Yeah.
I'm a nurse. I'm a cursed knight.
I'm a nurse. Okay.
I'm a nurse kite.
I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, I'll say yeah.
It's part
yeah,
of the curse.
let's go meet somewhere, I guess.
Hey,
Questioning.
that sounds good. Just, I'm just gonna like walk off wherever we are, just like
Okay.
10, 20 feet.
Are you guys about to make everybody take their headphones off again?
No.
Okay, because that would be funny.
Because I'm gonna tell them this anyway. I just for RP.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, did you happen to have a dream?
I did have a dream. It was a very odd dream.
Uh, were you perhaps on this road?
I was indeed on this road. Was it weird trying to cast spells?
I didn't try, actually.
Huh.
That's funny.
I thought it was something infecting our minds. So
I just kind of went with it. So which path did you take?
there was no path. I met someone. And that was the second part of my dream. It was kind of like a two-pronged dream. It was really odd.
Interesting. So I was going down this path, so I thought, and there was a fork in the road. The left was kind of enticing, but the right was, it pulled me in. So I went in for about 30 minutes, and I found a cave, and then I found an ornate knight, and when I saw him, he looked like the old emperor, but like 30 years prior to any like paintings I'd.
Huh, that's way strange. Yeah, I didn't have any dream like that. I just met some.
He was like his armor was covered in the sigils of the emperor, but he looked really young.
And that was going down this path, like in this forest.
I would assume so. I'm gonna now that it's daytime.
Mhm.
Can I look around? Do you want me to
Sure.
roll?
Make a perception check. I mean, the topography kind of seems the same. It obviously where you are right now isn't where the split in the path was in your dream, but it wouldn't be unreasonable to assume that somewhere on this path there's a split.
So
I think
yeah.
it's if we travel for a little bit and if I see it, trust me, I don't know. I
yeah,
think we might find some remnants of something.
yeah. I only saw someone. I saw my father too. It was very interesting. He's definitely connected with Mir, and I think it might have been suicide. I don't know. It was very odd.
Interesting. Well, let's not keep them waiting too long.
Yeah, but I would definitely say we should keep going or follow your path. And the person that you saw, he didn't have like a giant like mace maul kind of thing, did he?
What kind of weapon did he have, Jay?
He had a longsword.
He had a longsword.
Oh, huh. Okay, well, yeah, that's really interesting. But yeah, that's it.
I guess while I'm asking, because I didn't talk about that, was
Sure.
the longsword special in any way?
It glowed, and the hilt and the device that connects the hilt to the sword and all that was very ornate, covered
What
in
color is it
sigils
glow?
of the empire. The entire hilt was gold. The handle was a mix of silver and gold on the pommel. Looked to be maybe the head of a dragon on the pommel, and it was wrapped in leather. The sword had a faint white glow to it.
I will ask, by chance,
I'm gonna
while we're walking back,
bring
have
it
you ever
to,
met your god before? Like, seen him?
The only thing I've seen, I saw a picture of a hooded figure, and I saw some water rushing in and lightning coming down, and that was really it.
Oh, but no one you've never talked to your
I
god?
mean, I've heard words, kind of.
Okay. It's just odd question, sorry. You seem to be a little bit more in touch with your faith. But I just think the conquering these cities might be the best thing to do.
Well, you do remember that time where we saw that old man?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my god.
Oh, okay.
So that's about the as much actual interaction as I've ever gotten. And I didn't really realize that until kind of sleeping on it.
Fair enough. Okay, I'll say, do you want to try to talk to the guys and see if they want to walk down this path a little bit?
Aye, indeed.
Okay, I assume
guess
you guys meet back with the rest of the group. And then...
What's up, guys?
I'm gonna just start relaying all of that.
Okay. So if you weren't
Yeah.
paying attention, watch the VOD.
Yeah. Or just ask and I'll
Yeah.
answer.
Well,
them.
we're about to wrap up here anyway, so like if there's anything that you guys need to know, you can watch the VOD from when he was explaining it. So
Yeah, I'll just say if we could spend a little bit of time looking for the path or
Yeah.
looking for this cave.
That'd be cool. I'm gonna pack stuff up. Theska's already packing stuff up as Lauren comes back into sight.
Okay.
Let's travel for a little bit. I after telling you guys that dream, I kind of want to see something. See if it's true.
I'm down for whatever.
Oh, Gabriel, wait, come here. And I'm gonna use Greater Restoration on him.
Sweet!
I'm gonna feed my bird some bread.
So that puts me at full hit points.
checking.
One effect reducing the target's hit point maximum.
Okay.
No, are you trying to see if you're actually at full health? Or if you're actually...
Oh, as long as he got rid of the curse, I'm cool.
I'm just
Second.
double checking to make sure that this specific curse can be removed with that spell. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. What spell did you cast?
Greater Restoration.
Okay. Then yeah, your hit point maximum is restored.
Yay! 78 points.
Indeed.
Remember, I can only do this once per day, guys.
And
Takes
as long
a
as
lot
you're
out of
commanding
me.
dust.
Can I have dibs on next?
You got the dust?
I'll pick up some dirt off the road.
I need diamond dust, at least 100 gold worth.
That's awkward.
I don't have anything for you, Rylas. I'm sorry.
I used my last one on Gabriel. Even I'm cursed, and I didn't use it on myself. So, if you get some, probably take me about a week to do everybody, but I can help.
I only have basic healing stuff. I don't got the magic restoration stuff.
So, is this about a past in a cave and...
Yeah,
Past a cave?
I think we should just follow.
I'm gonna start the cart if everybody's on it.
Wait, can we get there?
Yay.
From...
Thumb in the ass of the horse.
Wait, do
Yeah.
I'll ask Lauren. Oh, wait, we don't have to do it on foot. We can actually ride there.
Well, we could get to essentially the fork, and then it's about a 30-minute walk to the cave. And then the cave, I don't remember exactly, but it was it was about 3 turns in the cave. It was a couple of corners, and I was really compelled by the second corner.
I guess okay.
Are we ready to go?
I already started that horse. Thumma was already in the ass, dude.
Oh, I'll get on the cart.
Nay.
Nay. I love it. Okay. So as you guys all saddle up, start heading more northwards. It's a pretty good time to call it there for the night.
3.
I know, right? The combat, I honestly thought you guys were going to completely bypass the combat, but the timing worked out properly with the Demi-Lich that you guys ran right into him. I was like, sweet. I was mostly looking
Dolores never bypasses a demi-lich.
The original pacing that I had for this week's episode was that all that RP right at the end was going to be like way in the front, but the Demi-Lich kind of screwed things up for that, so I was like, okay, cool. But yeah, in any case, if you're watching this on YouTube, check it out on the Twitch stream. If you're watching this on the Twitch stream, did you know that if you have Amazon Prime, you can link that to your Twitch account, and then you can subscribe to any stream for free, so you should do that here. Just
Shameless plug is shameless.
There's no shame here. Subscribe. Yeah, we'll see you next week. We'll be playing more D and the D. So, bye-bye.